Your name?
Middleton.
You work?
Yes, sir.
Why are you playing around with these?
You want to get set?
Yeah. You got one from 2024 you still haven't paid. You got two others from 2025 you haven't paid. What are you doing? Where do you work at?
Or at the airport.
What do you do there?
On my crew.
How much do you make?
Probably around 600 a week.
When do you intend to pay these, or are you gonna make me lock you up? I don't want to do that.
No, I choose to pay.
Like when?
As soon as possible. So,
I don't know what that means. You probably said that to me back in 2024.
no, I wasn't able to come in 2024. When I came to pay the ticket.
Weren't able to come. What's that?
Because when I initially got the ticket, I came to pay it, and I had just moved into my apartment, so I had gave the wrong day. Because the lady told me not to pay it because I would get 2 points automatic. So
So you just didn't pay and you didn't come up and show up, right?
Hmm.
Okay. Mr. Ned, how old are you?
I'm 23.
Did you graduate?
You gotta take that phone out.
Phone's gotta go out of the building.
That's all over the door.
Phone's gotta go out of the building. Come on. Are you married? Kids? No?
I'm taking care of my sisters.
You have any money to pay today?
I have around $500.
You gotta stop doing this. Okay? What you gotta do is go and talk to a judge. I don't care if it's here, wherever. You go and talk. Hey, I'm having a hard time, but you can't ignore courts like this.
Yeah.
Heather, how much does he owe on this 25T647119118? I see, it's 198. Here's what I'm gonna do for you, okay? Good morning, Mr. Cayley. Hey, did you talk to my judicial clerk?
Yeah, but there's.
Yeah, okay. On 25W840071, Heather, I'm gonna have him, he owes 288 plus his clearance fee. I'm gonna reduce the balance to 210 plus the clearance fee, so he has to pay 255. He'll walk out with a clearance on that one. On 24F242804, he owes 225. He's gonna pay 175. I'll waive the balance. On 25T647118, he's going to pay 160. He owes 198. I'll waive the balance. So those tickets there would amount to 430, 590. You don't have that much though, right?
I have,
It's fine if you don't.
I really don't. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to give you until you pay this one by February the 20th. And I'm talking about the last one. You said you have about 500. So you're going to go down and pay 430. And you're gonna come back on 25T647118. That's the speeding. I'm reducing that to 160. If you want to apply something toward it today, you can. If you don't, that's fine. Next time you have a problem, come talk to me, okay? Will you do that, please?
Okay.
All right, good luck.
Oh, guys, thank you. Please, sir. My mom is in the hospital. She's been in the hospital for 2 months, so I really appreciate you today. And
Oh, geez, I'm sorry about
no,
that.
you're fine. I just wanted to say thank you.
Is she gonna be okay?
We don't know. She had a aneurysm and stroke, and she worked there as a multiple aneurysm. A couple strokes and a couple seizures.
I don't want you to not be able to eat. Can you do this without?
I'm just I can do it. Me and my aunt have to take care of my sisters and paying her rent, my rent. So
I'll tell you what. You have $500, right?
Mhm.
Yes?
Yes, it's
You pay 70 on file 118. We'll call it a day. I'll waive the balance.
and
It doesn't work out bad when you come and talk to us, okay? Good luck, and good luck to your mom,
thank you, sir.
okay? Best of luck to you. Tori Elizabeth Antel. 25F245326. Antel, come on up to the podium. Could I also have Jessica and Naya up to the table there to sit there, my right, your left. Ma'am, your name? So you're charged with drunk driving, operating while intoxicated. You have the right to an attorney. If you want one, I will give you one. Okay, we'll set you up with a lawyer. You can go out in the hallway. He'll set you up with a lawyer. You'll talk to the lawyer. Your lawyer will talk to the prosecutor. And then you'll come back here, okay, with your lawyer. Thank you. Jessica Lynn Anaya, 25R2542.
Judge, there's a warrant file coming down for her also.
Okay, I'll
Stephanie
pass
is on
that.
her way down.
I'll pass that one. You have a seat right there, ma'am. Gayla May Irwin, 26R254917, 26R254918. Your name, ma'am? Gail Leah what?
Perfect.
You're charged with malicious destruction of property, 2 counts. You have the right to an attorney. Would you like an attorney?
Yes, sir.
We'll set you up with a lawyer, go out in the hallway, and you'll meet with the lawyer. Your lawyer will meet with the prosecutor, and then you'll come back here, okay?
Yes, sir.
Lines. Jacob William Lines, 26F245410. Come on up to the podium, please, and tell me your name.
Give the plans.
You're charged with driving on a suspended. You have the right to an attorney. If you want one, I will give you one. If not, I'm going to arraign you and send you to the prosecutor.
No, sir. I have my mom as a witness.
Okay, so you waive your right to a lawyer?
Yes, sir.
On January 4th of 26, it is alleged that you did operate a motor vehicle in the city of Flat Rock, County of Wayne. They think you did have a suspended license. That is a misdemeanor. It is punishable by up to $500 in fines, 93 days jail, court costs for all of those penalties. 2 points would be added to your traffic record. Do you understand that? And did you sign, read, and understand the advice of rights?
Yes, sir.
If you plead guilty, you'll be giving up all those rights, and there will not be a hearing or a trial. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
You still wish to waive your right to a lawyer?
Yes, sir.
I'm entering a not guilty plea. I'm giving you a $500 personal bond. You don't have to post any money. If there are bond conditions associated with this, you cannot leave the state without the consent of the court or violate a law. You must appear in court as directed. I'm entering a not guilty plea. You'll go talk to the prosecutor, and then you'll come back with your lawyer when you're done. Your lawyer will talk to the prosecutor. I'm sorry, you don't have a lawyer. You're going to talk to the prosecutor and then come back, okay? Jessica Lynn Anaya, 25R254240, 25R5141188. Name?
That's the line.
What are you doing? You didn't show up for a show cause back in September. How come?
I didn't receive any address. The one I just got, his father sent it to me.
You live on Plainview in Detroit?
No, I live in Dittner, so that's the one that I just see, the Plainview one. That's where my kid's father lives still. So I live on Dittner.
You needed to notify us of any change of address, man.
They had the address last time.
Well, we don't make mistakes like that in this building. I'm just telling you. You also have a charge here of assault and battery. You have the right to a lawyer on both of these cases. Would you like a lawyer?
What is that? Assault?
Correct. Assault and battery.
From where?
October 26th of 25. You didn't show up for this one either on December 11th.
Who's an assault against?
Gianni Maffasoli. He's the victim. Do you want a lawyer?
Yes.
Okay, we'll give you a lawyer on both of these. You will talk to the lawyer, and then the lawyer will talk to the prosecutor, and then you'll come in here with your lawyer, okay? All right, so you can go out in the hallway, and we canceled both the warrants on all these, right, Heather?
Correct, Judge.
Thank you. Okay, go out in the hallway, ma'am, and you'll meet with a lawyer, and then you, will come back in front of me, okay? Okay. Do I have anything else? What are you here on, sir? I can't hear you. What's your name? Did you check in with my court officer?
He did not.
Go ahead, check in with him, sir.
What time? 8:45.
Hmm. People, what would you like to do?
You want to provide a lawyer, that's okay with you. I do have
Is that what you want as a lawyer? You want a lawyer?
I have a license, not on this case, but if you want to provide one, yeah.
Okay, I'll give you a lawyer. You're entitled to one. We'll give you a defense lawyer, okay?
Okay.
You can go out in the hallway and my court officer will set you up with a lawyer. Thank you.
Heather tried to call you, but it went straight to voicemail on the bench.
On the bench?
Sir, you have to figure it out.
What is it again?
Sir. What's your name?
Tutu what?
Johnson. Hubert. Time. What time? Repeat, sir, Bedford. What time?
Hi.
9:45. If I could get out of here.
I'm okay with that. Yeah, I mean, do I have anything scheduled on that day? Like any state cave or carryover or anything like that? Even if I do, go ahead and schedule a docket with him. Perfect. Thank you.
I'm walking, man.
Thanks, Mike.
I was a fear. You were me.
Thank you for your service.
I thought y'all. You. They love that you make the new parent for privacy. What? We need to be about it. I'm good, yep.
You got something ready? What's your name, sir?
Get to see rest of him.
You're not a lawyer?
Yes, come. No, he's not a lawyer.
He looks like a lawyer. So, nice outfit there.
Thank you.
Okay. Ma'am, did you check in with my court officer?
No, not yet. This gentleman that just left?
Yes, so make sure you do when you come in. You're Mr. Lyons, right?
Yes, sir.
Well, why are you in here already?
Let's go sit wait outside.
Wait, did you talk to the prosecutor?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, you went through the process that quickly, eh? Okay, good enough.
Thank you.
Was I sitting here? Did I not hear that?
What? The phone?
Yeah.
You said it went straight to voicemail. It didn't ring.
Do I have too many saved messages? Huh. I wonder why. I got a flashing red light here. Can you check it out later?
Who's checking in now?
You.
What's your name?
All right. Lines, Jacob William Lines, 26F245 410. Come on up here, Mr. Lines, your name?
Jacob Lyons.
All right, so you met with the city attorney, and as I understand it, you're going to plead guilty to the added count of allowing unlicensed driver to drive, which is a 0-point violation, which will not be reported to the Michigan Secretary of State, and the suspend charge will be dismissed. Is that what you want to do?
Yes, sir.
If you plead to that, the possible penalties are up to 500 fines, 90 days jail, costs or all those. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
You need to sign, read, and understand and advice of rights form here today. If you plead guilty, you will be giving up all those rights and we will not have a trial. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
You do have the right to an attorney. Do you still wish to waive your right to a lawyer?
I do.
To the charge of allowing an unlicensed driver to drive, how do you plead?
Guilty.
On January the 4th of 26, were you in control of a 2016 Jeep that was being operated on Telegraph near Law and Flat Rock at 2:23 in the morning?
Yes, sir.
Did you allow somebody to drive that was unlicensed, and was that you? Are you on probation or parole?
No, sir.
Anybody forced you to plead guilty?
No.
Plea is accepted, suspends, dismissed. Why aren't you showing up on these warrants?
I had a change in income and I was unable to pay on those and I've just since then been able to start paying on them.
You got to go over and talk to the judges in Taylor and Dearborn Heights.
We just set up a payment plan for the Taylor and I made a payment on one of my tickets in Dearborn Heights. And today after court, we're also going to Dearborn on Southfield. And then I'm taking care of my Woodhaven fines and then the fines come here as well.
Where do you work?
I'm on unemployment right now. So,
Why? How come you're not working?
I had a change of housing and I was kind of forced to quit my job. So
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and sentence you. You ready? 100 fines, 75 costs, 75 victims' rights fee, $50 justice assessment, 300 or 60 days, okay? Can you pay that?
yes, sir.
All right, you're all set. Good morning, Mr. Longton. You too. Who are you with, Raheem?
Yeah, good morning, Your Honor. I'm here on behalf of Rajab Shahidi.
Did you go and talk to the prosecutor yet?
Yes, Your Honor, I did.
Okay, as soon as we get your file, I'll call it, okay? As long as your client's in here. Where's your client at?
My client is not here, Your Honor.
Where is it?
I was not aware that he needed to show up today. I thought it was a pre-trial, and I have consent to show up on his behalf.
So
You
just a
can't.
pretty formal.
Oh, it's a pre-formal. I'm sorry. I didn't realize. Pre-formal, a speeding ticket. You
Okay.
can do that. Okay, no problem.
Thank you, Judge.
I know, you looked like you were. Sorry about that.
No, it's fine. You scared me for a second.
No,
It's fine.
see that. How we doing today? You waiting?
Yeah.
Nobody shows up on time except me and you. Huh? I mean,
I'm here before both of you guys.
I love to say that, you know, Roger, when I was a lawyer, I waited for the judges all the time the same way. Now I wait for the lawyers. Well, I don't know what's going on out there, you know, this.
I don't know where everybody is.
Hey, I don't either. Yeah, all right. Rashid, Shahidi, 26F245431. Good morning, counsel. Again, your appearance.
Thank you. Good morning, Your Honor. Ray Rahal on behalf of Rajab Shahidi.
All right, so you met with the city attorney and you are going to plead to impeding traffic on behalf of your client. You're authorized to enter that plea, true?
That is correct, Your Honor.
To
Yes.
that charge, how do you plead? Responsible or not responsible?
Responsible.
Plea is accepted. 160 is the total. Original charge of speeding's dismissed. I'll give him until the 12th to pay, okay? He can go right
Great.
on 33court.com and make his payment, all right?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Have a good day. Summer Lori Great House. 25F245336. Good morning, Mr. Longton. Your appearance? Ma'am, your name, please? All right, so she's charged with operating while intoxicated. She's had three priors, right? Right? Does she stand mute, waive formal reading?
Yes, sir.
Not guilty, please enter. She maybe needs to get into the sobriety court with me, you know that? I don't know why they're not charging these as felonies, but that's their business.
Okay.
Does she work?
Yes, a part.
Where at?
Real estate,
Allegedly a .271. I'm gonna go ahead and enter a not guilty plea. How much does she make in her employment, Mr. Longton?
It varies.
On average,
I'm sorry.
on average.
Oh. Probably 40,000-50,000 right now.
Married, kids?
I have 3 children and I'm going through separation.
You have $500 with you?
Yeah, $500.
Yes. 5,000, 10%, and that's a gift. You cannot leave the state without the consent of the court or violate any law. You must appear in court as directed. You're to attend AANA 4 times per week. No alcohol, no marijuana, no illegal drugs. You're not to purchase, possess, or consume any one of those. No contact with prosecution witnesses through your lawyer. You do have to obtain, ma'am, a SoberLink device by the end of the day. Now, I could require you to go to the county, and that's a machine that you're gonna blow into, and you'll be waiting around there for 3 days. I'm not gonna do that. But you have to obtain a SoberLink device by today. They'll explain that to you in the probation department. You really should give her, she really should give some consideration to sobriety court, Mr.
Yeah.
Longstreet. And so why don't you, she can go over there, she can get the packet of information. We'll give you an AA sheet. Again, you have to go in person. Yes, ma'am. You have to go in person.
Is there a possibility that I could do kind of both? I don't really have a lot of childcare because I don't have, my kid's father is, he travels a lot, so he's not really around, so it's hard for me.
I mean, I'll let you do at least 2 times per week, and you can do the other 2 by Zoom. Give me that again. I'm sorry, I should take that back and have this on. Has she ever been to jail on these?
Where?
If you're gonna do any of these by Zoom, and I'll let you do up to 2 a week, you have to tell me on a piece of paper. You don't disclose names. I just want to know what was discussed, where it was, what time you were online, okay? So I'll hand you the bond sheet. You're gonna have to post $500. We're gonna set this on a Flat Rock docket day. I really want her to give, I know, I don't want to threaten anybody, but I can promise you if she doesn't get into sobriety court, she's going to be in jail for a long time. Okay? Give me a date if you would, Heather.
February 19th at 10:15.
Is that good with you, ma'am? And Mr. Longton?
February 19th is terrible.
Okay, so
We do the morning of 20, it needs to be a Thursday.
it does have to be a Thursday.
Judge, we did just add on that Tuesday, March 3rd
Oh, we can do March 3rd
at 1 o'clock.
March 3rd at 1 o'clock is the building.
That's when we'll do it. So I want her to figure out, you know, and obviously she has the right to a trial, and I'm gonna be,
I don't think a trial will be necessary.
no, I understand. I'm just saying, I want, if we can do sobriety court, all the statistics show us that the earlier the better, okay? I wish you well, man. Go down the hall, post your $500. Just relax. Just relax. I can tell you're nerved up. Don't be. We're gonna help you. You're gonna end this drinking problem right now. Okay? Thank you. And probation will explain where she needs to go to get the sober link, okay? And they'll give her the packet. So John, call over to probation, just tell them we're sending somebody over for a sober link and we want them to sit with.
Well, I do not believe in the conflict exists in these cases before it's out of court, but should a conflict arise, we will waive that conflict and allows us out of court to please hear those cases.
The court also does not believe there's conflict either in the Michigan court rules. Other cases decided there under. To the extent a conflict does exist, given the waivers, the court will consent to hear the matter. Court does call the case of the people versus Romeo Smith.
Michael Gaddy, Assistant Public Defender for Mr. Smith, Your Honor.
I don't see it there. Romeo Smith.
He's here.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
Right, sir.
Sir.
State your name, please.
Muhammad Omar Ted Smith.
Thank you, sir. All right, what do we?
Your Honor, we received the competency update yesterday around 4:35, 4:40. I have reviewed it. I haven't had an opportunity to review it with Mr. Smith, given when we received it. I'd ask the court to it did recommend a finding of competency, of competence. I believe he's got a couple other matters in circuit court, if I'm not mistaken. I'd ask the court.
What's the date of that?
I received it yesterday afternoon around 4:45. Let me check, Judge.
Was it dated January 5th?
Maybe so. Hold on.
The only reason I'm asking, that's the last report I have.
Okay.
Well, in any event, you're asking for an adjournment so that you can go through whatever the report.
That is correct, Your Honor. I'd ask for a week, and I can get in touch with Mr. Smith, and if he's found competent, we could probably do the PCC then too, if the court would wish to do that.
Well, I don't. What's 2 weeks now? 19. Competency hearing in this matter will be adjourned to February 19th.
Your Honor, the report is in. I think the expiration date of the 15 months on this is probably the 22nd. So
Of this month?
yes.
Great, because that's the day I'm setting.
Thank you, Judge.
9 a.m. bound continue.
Thanks, Judge.
Thank you, Mr. Smith. Court does call the case People versus Winona Harvey.
Morning, Honor. Joy Gaines, Senior Assistant Public Defender, representing Ms. Harvey.
Try to trip you, Miss Gaines. Did he?
No, I think I was
tell
just a
me.
little clumsy.
No, you can tell me. I got people.
I appreciate that. I need people who've got people.
Okay. All right, there's Miss Harvey, I do believe. Miss Harvey, can you state your name, please?
Winona Harvey.
Thank you. All right, what are we doing?
Your Honor, we received a report with an update that that at this time, Ms. Harvey is still found not competent. However, they do still believe that she is restorable. So we're just asking for another review date.
All right. Set a review date in this matter, 90.
May 7th.
May 7th, 2026, 9 a.m. Bound continue.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Ms. Harvey.
Thank you.
Court calls case People versus Robert Watkins.
Let's see.
Joy Gaines, Senior Assistant Public Defender, representing Mr. Watkins.
Mr. Watkins, can you state your name, please, sir?
Watkins.
All right, thank you.
Your Honor, there should be a plea form.
There is. I have a plea form that indicates, that indicates that the defendant will be pleading guilty to the charge of retail fraud in the second degree, the 1-year offense. Upon a successful plea to that charge, count 1 would be dismissed. And that's the court's full understanding of the.
That's correct.
Is that correct, Ms. Nance?
That's correct.
Mr. Watkins, if you could please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
State your name again for the record, please.
Robert Dwayne Watkins.
Thank you. You can put your hand down. Sir, it is this court's understanding that you're going to plead guilty to the charge of retail fraud second degree. That is a misdemeanor punishable by up to 1 year incarceration, a $2,000 fine plus court costs. The fine could be increased to 3 times the value of the property taken. If that's greater than $2,000, that would become the maximum fine. You understand that, sir?
Yes.
Still wish to put, I also have to apprise you that while I'm taking your plea, I would not be your sentencing judge, and you would be sentenced before Judge Freshour in the 14A3 District Court. You understand that, sir?
Yes.
Still wish to plead guilty?
Yes.
And to that charge, how do you plead?
Guilty.
Now, you understand that by pleading guilty, you'll not have a trial of any kind.
Yes.
You went through and had cause to be signed in advice of rights form, is that correct?
Yes.
Any question regarding any of those rights?
No.
You understand that you're waiving all of the rights that are contained on that form?
Yes.
You understand you're giving up your right to appeal of right?
Yes.
Are you on probation or parole?
No.
Has anybody promised you anything other than what's been stated here today to get you to plead?
No.
Anybody threaten you or coerce you?
No.
You're doing this voluntarily?
Yes.
Of your own free will?
Yes.
And because you believe that you're guilty of this offense, sir?
Yes.
July 15, 2023, at the location of 5645 Jackson Road in Scioto Township, Washtenaw County, State of Michigan. What did you do at the Meijer that makes you think that you're guilty?
I walked in, grabbed some merchandise, and walked out without paying.
All right. The store was open to the public at the time?
Yes.
You didn't have anybody's permission to take that property, did you?
No.
Okay, and the property that you took was property that Meijer had offered for sale?
Yes.
And had you previously been convicted of retail fraud second degree in the 53rd District Court back on December 5th, 2013?
Yes.
Sir, I do have to advise you that if I accept your plea, if between the time of my acceptance of your plea and the time of your sentencing, if you commit misconduct as defined by the Michigan court rules, you would not be entitled to withdraw your plea, nor would the court be bound by any sentence evaluation or recommendation. You understand that, sir?
Yes.
Yeah. Counsel, are you aware of any other promises, threats, or other inducements which are part of this plea?
No, Your Honor.
And have I complied with this vote?
Yes.
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will accept the defendant's plea of guilty to count 2. Count 1 is dismissed. Pre-sentence investigation and report is ordered at 14A3 probation. Sentencing will be
February 23rd at 9 a.m.
February 23rd, 2026, 9 a.m. before Judge Freshour. Bond will continue. Thank you.
Right.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Watkins.
Court calls the case. People versus Nikita Griffin. AGC.
Good morning, Your
Good
Honor. I'm
morning, Your Honor.
Special Assistant Attorney General Mitchell Wood for the people.
Thank you, sir.
Good morning, Your Honor. Assistant Blood Defender Davy Lieb on behalf of Mr. Griffin. Mr. Griffin, can you tell the court your name, sir?
Nikita Griffin. Thank you, sir.
And we're going to be requesting a 1-week adjournment if we can get a plea offer on this.
A 1-week adjournment?
Ideally.
Well, ideally, are you going to have everything in 1 week, or?
Your Honor, I'm just waiting on a plea offer.
You're waiting on a plea offer. That's likely not to happen in a week.
Perhaps two.
So you probably shouldn't ask me for that.
Judge, I can extend a plea offer. I can email. Which Assistant Public Defender are we dealing with here?
I don't know.
Davy Lebo.
All right. Spell your last name and I'll send you an email.
Lebow.
Yeah, it will be the standard offer. I mean, Mr. Griffin has a very large arrearage, $47,000. He's got to pay 25% of that to get a delayed sentence, and then he can pay it down by half to get an attempt, or pay it in full for a disorderly person. Kind of the standard offer is what I'm going to send you, Mr. Lebo.
Thank you.
And I have no problem with setting it over, Judge. We just need to make sure we don't need witnesses for next week.
Yeah, you don't need witnesses. Probable cause conference. I'm going to set this for the 19th, 2026. 9 AM, bond continued.
Thank you,
Thank you, Your
Judge.
Honor.
Thank you. Court calls case People versus Bailey Gaines.
And then on behalf of people.
Mr. Gaines, let's see, Malik Gaines, yes, we're here, Your Honor.
Take that. Take that off your head.
Good morning, Your Honor. Sam Bernstein with and on behalf of Mr. Gaines.
Your name, sir?
Gaines.
Thank you.
Your Honor, we're asking to continue to exam. Discovery is complete.
Okay, your reason is 26. No. 17. People have their witnesses available the 17th. Preliminary examination in person will be February 17th, 2026, 9 AM before Judge Moore. Bond will continue. Thank you. Court calls case of the People versus Joseph Oda. Yes. Ready to state their appearance?
I was waiting for prosecution.
Okay. Mr. AG, could you state your appearance, sir? Still here?
He was here when you called him.
Where is he? Oh, there he is.
I'm back.
All right.
Special Assistant AG Mitchell Wood for the People.
All right.
Assistant Public Defender Chelsea Virgils with and on behalf of Joseph Jusba Odin. Can you state your name?
Joseph Oda. All right.
Your Honor, I haven't had a chance to talk to the Attorney General in this case. My understanding is that any offer would be contingent upon waiver of a preliminary examination. If that is the case, Mr. Jusba Odin would waive his preliminary examination on that case.
On both cases?
On the other case, we would like to ask to adjourn the possession case and
All right. The possession case, and that's not an AG case, is it?
no, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. So on that one, you're requesting an adjournment?
Yes, Your Honor.
I'll adjourn that probable cause conference to the 26th. February 26, 2026, 9 AM. Bond on that matter will continue. And then on the other matter, so you're going to waive your right to a preliminary examination on the child support matter? Yes, sir. You understand that that's a proceeding where the people would have to show by probable cause that the offenses alleged were committed and that you committed them? Yes, sir. And you understand that you'll not have that hearing, you'll proceed to circuit court for further resolution? Yep. People also waive their right?
We do, Your Honor.
Preliminary examination having been waived, defendant is bound over to circuit court on both counts. Counsel.
We acknowledge receipt of the information, waive its formal reading, and stand mute.
Defendant having waived formal reading, standing mute, court will enter a not guilty plea to both counts. Pretrial in this matter will be set for
February 18th at 1:30 with Judge Conlon.
February 18th, 2026, 1:30 before Judge Conlon.
Thank you, Judge. And Assistant Public Defender's last name again, Judge, I'll send an email with an offer.
It's Virgils, Vergiels.
Thank you very much.
All righty, thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Is that it for the agent? All right. Court does call the case, People versus Hazel Jacobs.
Morning, Your Honor.
Thank
Morning, Your Honor. Sam Bernstein for Mr. Jacobs. Mr. Jacobs, could you please state your name?
Hazel Jacobs.
Thank you.
Your Honor, we're asking for an adjournment to review the discovery.
That objection, probable cause conference will be adjourned to February 26, 2026, 9 AM. Bond continued.
Take your,
Court calls the case of the people versus Marcus Claiborne.
Sam Bernstein for Mr. Claiborne, Your Honor. Your name?
Marcus Claiborne. Thank you.
We're seeking an adjournment in this case, Your Honor. There's quite a bit of discovery. Tell the court there's also a co-defendant who's coming into the case today as well, so we're hoping to track with that. So we'll probably need maybe longer than the standard 2-week adjournment.
Who's the co-defendant?
Thurman Poole, Your Honor.
Mr. Cody Johnson is here.
All right. Didn't just remind me on that. I'll put this also out to the 26th. Try to match them up.
Thank you, Your Honor.
February 26, 2026, 9 AM. Bond continued. Court calls the case of the people versus Benjamin Whitfield.
He should be on Zoom, Your Honor. We did a Zoom.
Benjamin Whitfield.
Bernstein for Mr. Whitfield, Your Honor. He should be here. I talked to him yesterday. I don't know what's going on. I'm
I
sorry.
don't either.
Yeah, well. I know he's not here. I will get in touch with him very quick after, and we'll do the process to get back on track, Your Honor.
Okay. That's
No,
why
no, no, no. I'm out here. I'm on here. I don't know how to switch it.
You don't know? Oh,
I'm trying to
he
switch.
didn't
the
know how to
camera.
flip. He didn't know how to flip your camera.
Yeah,
Yeah, if you had just turned the phone around, it would have worked.
I just turned it around, but I couldn't.
No, it's okay. You're good, man. Don't worry about it. All right.
They just came out with smartphones, Your Honor, so we're still figuring them out. Hoping for an adjournment to talk to Mr. Whitfield about the case.
All right, Mr. Whitfield, I'm going to adjourn your case. I'm glad you're here.
All right, thank you.
And I'm going to adjourn your case to February 26, 2026, 9 AM. Bond continued. Thank you.
Thank you.
Court calls the case, people versus Joseph Fonville.
Good morning, Your Honor. Please, this honorable court, Brandon Bird on
Where'd you
behalf
come from?
of Joseph Fonville,
Where were you?
Schoolcraft in Evergreen. Yes. Please state your full name for the record, Joseph Fonville.
All right, what are we doing?
We'd like to set this matter for exam, Your Honor.
Discovery is complete.
As far as I know, Your Honor.
People have their witnesses available the 17th. Preliminary examination in person will be set February 17th, 2026, 9 AM before Judge Washington.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Bond will continue. Thank you. Court calls the cases of the people versus Darius John.
No point in understanding.
Did I finish the name? Darius Johnson.
Brian Bowling on behalf of Mr. Johnson in case ending in 1734, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor. Brandon Bird on behalf of Darius Johnson, and in the case ending in 5312. Mr. Johnson, state your full name for the record.
Darius Johnson.
Judge, we're asking that, my matter and speak for Mr. Bird, his matter gets set for preliminary examination. I believe discovery to be complete in my case.
Correct, Your Honor. Both matters set for exam, please.
You understand we have a violation?
We do understand it's a violation. At first we thought it was a progress report, not technically a violation, Your Honor.
Because it said progress report at the top of a violation. It says violation.
Well, Your Honor, respectfully, it is a lot going on with my client. He had a medical marijuana card.
Does he have one?
He doesn't. He doesn't
I
have.
just gotta renew it. So you don't
It
have one? Expired. So I technically don't have one.
He doesn't have a medical
Technically.
marijuana. He doesn't have a medical marijuana card.
That's either you do or don't. I don't. You don't. Okay.
It expired in 2023. But my client does suffer from PTSD, Your Honor. He went to prison at a young age, at 18 years old. He did 5 years in prison. Self-medicating. It's self-medicating off of that right now. He is taking care of his little brother. His little brother is his dependent that depends on him. Has one child. He has built a successful life for himself with a successful clothing line, but still times is difficult, Your Honor. Taking care of his little brother, taking care of his 3-month son. Went out of town to see his son because he needed to.
Can I chime in? I just gotta know. There's no excuse for me not having it. I just got it. Like, you just give me the opportunity to get it. I can have it like tomorrow. You can have what? Tomorrow. I can just go online and get it.
And he did come up here. He knew it was going to be a chance.
No, he was supposed to community correctors told him to discontinue use until he had that medical marijuana card was received and it was approved by the court. But you didn't do that. No, I didn't. And that was back in January that they told you that. And you still continued to use. I did. All discovery is complete.
In my case, yes, Judge.
In my case, as far as I know, yes, Your Honor.
People are there witnesses available to 17. Preliminary examination in this matter will be set February 17, 2026, 9 a.m. before Judge Moore. At this point, you can't follow instructions and have you out. Bonds revoked, defendant demanded. This case is People versus Thurman Pool.
Your Honor, Raymond Cook.
This is what? 26. 26. Morning, Your Honor. Good morning. So, Mr. Johnson, ready?
No PD assignment?
No, it's not a PD case.
Oh.
It's another bald guy. That's not in uniform. All right. Go ahead, sir.
Good morning, man. Please, honorable court. Kareem Johnson, on behalf of Mr. Poole, standing my immediate right.
Thurman Poole, thank you. This is the co-defendant to another case that's coming along. We had adjourned the probable cause conference to the 26th. That gonna work for you guys?
I'll make it work, y'all.
All right. Probable cause conference in this case will be adjourned to February 26, 2026, 9 a.m. Bond at this time will continue.
Thank you, John.
Thank you. Y'all have a good day. Do the same. Is that it for you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Court calls the case, People versus Thomas Clemens.
Bird on behalf of Thomas Clemens. Mr. Clemens, can you please state your full name for the record?
Thomas Allen Clemens.
Thank you, sir. You're asking for an adjournment.
Oh, correct, Your Honor.
Probable cause conference will be adjourned to February 26, 2026, 9 a.m. Bob, continue.
Your Honor, respectfully, is there another date that we can do it?
What, you need another date? or-
No.
You're good?
I'm good.
Okay.
Okay, we good.
All right. Court calls the case, People versus Ernest Gardner.
We're going to Sam Bernstein for Mr. Gardner.
Gardner.
Your Honor, we are asking for an adjournment to review the discovery, and I'm hoping to make a bond argument as well.
Man. I lost my screen. Seeking an adjournment. So
Please, Your Honor.
we'll adjourn the matter to the 19th. Probable cause conference will be adjourned February 19th. 2026, 9 a.m. Esteban.
Judge, Mr. Gardner submits that he can be saved in the community if given a PR bond. He reports to me that he was doing really well before he was arrested. He was working for a program that enabled him to work in exchange for housing, and it was going well. He believes that he can get back in if he's released. He's unable to get back in. He does have a place to stay with his sister, who lives locally in Washtenaw County. He will seek other work. He is motivated to resolve this, Your Honor, and he promises to attend all court dates and follow through with all bond conditions.
We believe that where bond is currently set is appropriate. Most of the situation, where, as I recall, we may have been staying at a hotel, and through the course of this, did threaten to kill or send someone, right, to have them kill the officers who were involved and or their families. We believe this gentleman is.
He threatened to kill the officers in the family, his family?
He assaulted history.
Anything else?
No, I leave it at.
I'm going to deny the motion for bond reduction, bond ruling. Thank you.
Yeah.
Case People versus Khalil Taylor. Jeff? Come on.
Last one, Your Honor.
This your last one?
Last one.
Sad.
Yes, Your Honor. Brandon Bird on behalf of Khalil Taylor Jefferson. Mr. Taylor Jefferson, can you please state your full name for the record? Khalil Taylor Jefferson.
What are we doing?
Respectfully, we're gonna waive preliminary examination.
So you're waiving your right to have a preliminary examination?
Yes.
You understand that that's a proceeding where the people have to show by probable cause that the offense alleged was committed and that you committed it.
Yes.
You understand you'll not have that hearing and you'll proceed to circuit court for further resolution.
Yes.
People also waive their right.
Yes, sir.
Preliminary examination, never been waived. Defendants bound over to circuit court on a single count.
I'll wait for my reading, stand mute, Your Honor.
Defendant having waived for a reading, standing mute, court will enter a not guilty plea. Pretrial will be set for
April 1st at 1:30 with Judge Conlon.
April Fool's Day. April 1st, 2026, 1:30 before Judge Counts.
Thank you. And you, before have a great day, Your Honor.
You do the same. Always a pleasure. Court calls the case, People versus Mark Carter.
Alan is on behalf of people.
Portia Fisher, Assistant Public Defender on behalf of Mr. Carter, who is approaching the podium. How you doing, sir? State your name for the record, please.
Mark Carter.
Mr. Carter would like this matter set for a preliminary examination, please, Judge.
Discovery is complete.
To my knowledge, Judge.
People have their witnesses available the 17th. Preliminary examination in person, February 17th, 2026, 9 a.m. Before Judge Washington.
Thank you very much, Judge.
Thank you. Bond continued.
Yep.
Court calls the case of versus Deshaun Jones.
Edward Lucas on behalf of Deshaun Jones.
It's the 5-0.
Deshaun Jones.
Thank you.
I'm asking for a little bit more time to negotiate with the prosecutor.
So, probable cause conference will be adjourned to February 26th, 2026, 9 a.m. Bond continued.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you, sir. Oh. What's it saying? Making a wheel fortune. Court calls the case, People versus Mario Crawford.
Assistant Public Defender for Jill Smith and on behalf of Mario Crawford.
Mario Crawford, Your Honor. Thank you.
We're asking to adjourn for a discussion.
This is the only thing he's held on.
Your Honor,
That he was actually just recently charged with another RNO, has not yet been arraigned on that case. It looks like that was entered on the board.
Oh, okay. Why don't I do this? Normally I put it out 2 weeks, but why don't I put it out to 26, see if we get him arraigned and then get these cases at the same time.
yes, Your Honor, that's
All right.
fine.
So I'll put it out to February 26, 2026, 9 a.m. Bond continued.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. All right. Court calls the case, People versus Cameron. Is it McRae? McRae.
Sam Bernstein for Miss McCrate. Feels right. Can you state your name?
Karen McCrate.
Thank you.
Your Honor, we're asking for an adjournment so that Ms. McCray can seek a resolution and review discovery. Work out the time.
Probable cause conference in this case, February 26, 2026, 9 a.m. Bond continued.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Calls case, People versus Joseph Detour.
Assistant Public Defender Jay Bellinger on behalf of Mr. Dettori, who approaches, Your Honor. Good morning.
Good morning.
Can you please state your name for the record?
Joseph Anthony Dettori III.
Thank you.
Your Honor, we're just asking to set this matter for preliminary examination. To my knowledge, all discovery is complete.
Would people have their witnesses available the 17th? Preliminary examination in person. Will be set February 17th, 2026, 9 a.m. before Judge Moore.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Bond will continue.
All right.
Okay. Court calls case, People versus Desiree Walker Johnson.
Sam Bernstein for Ms. Desiree Walker Johnson. Is their name?
Desiree Walker Johnson.
Your Honor, we're asking to proceed to exam.
Discovery is complete.
Yes, Your Honor.
People have their witnesses available the 17th. Preliminary examination in person, February 17th, 2026, 9 a.m. before Judge Washington. Bond will continue. Okay, thank you, ma'am. Court calls case, People versus Kenneth Dorsey.
Assistant Public Defender Davi Lebo for Mr. Dorsey. Dorsey, can you tell the court your name, sir?
James Dorsey.
And we're going to be requesting adjournment for media, and I did just want to address bond briefly.
Probable cause conference will be adjourned February 19th, 2026, 9 AM. Yes, that's the bond.
Mr. Dorsey currently has a personal bond with a GPS location tracking only tether. Communications directions indicate they're unclear if he can be released as he intends to reside at the Delana Center.
Can he be tethered there? He needs a place to, the information that I have is he needs to obtain a stable place of residence. So I don't see that they're requesting of the court what you're indicating.
I'm asking if the court would permit him to be released to that location.
Yeah.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Hey. Bond will continue. Thank you.
Yes.
No, need to figure out something else. Court calls case People versus Elisa Arbiter.
I don't know what those are.
I don't either.
Good morning, Your Honor. Joy Gaines, Senior Assistant Public Defender, representing Ms. Arbiter. Your Honor, Ms. Arbiter is in the Macomb County Jail. We recently came into that information when Ms. Mackey called and called to speak with her. She has a PR bond in this matter. Called to speak with her, and her whomever answered the phone indicated that she had been taken to the Macomb County Jail from here.
Do you know how long she'll be there?
No, we've been attempting to get in touch with her, get in touch with the Macomb County Jail, or some other manner of being able to meet with her without success.
Well, what I'll do is I'll put it out to the 26th. That way, if she's there, we can do a writ.
Right. Thank you, Your Honor.
February 26, 2026, 9 AM. I won't issue a bench warrant at this point.
Thank you.
Thank you. Court does call the case People versus Kimberly Sue Douglas.
Michael Gaddy, Assistant Public Defender, on behalf of Ms. Douglas, Your Honor. She's coming to bring her in now. Your Honor, she's confined to a wheelchair. I'd ask that she be allowed to remain seated.
I don't know that. I can't see her. Oh. Sorry, yes. She was here yesterday. I know that.
Oh, we talked about yesterday.
Yes.
Okay, it's okay right here. It's the judge.
No.
Ma'am, could you state your name?
Huh?
Can you state your name?
Oh, Kimberly Sue Douglas.
Thank you.
Okay, well then.
Here, I'll hold it. Your Honor, I haven't a chance to discuss this matter with Mr. Chablowski and Ms. Douglas. There are two counts here. Ms. Douglas is going to waive her preliminary examinations in these matters and seek to resolve these matters in circuit court. The offer from the people is to dismiss one count if she were to plead to the other count in circuit court. There's also a felony possession case that is in the process of being authorized, and they won't bring that if she resolves it in that matter.
All right.
And no habitual.
Ms. Douglas,
Yes,
you're
sir.
gonna waive your right to a preliminary examination.
Yes,
Understand that that's a proceeding where the people have to show by probable cause that the offenses alleged were committed and that you committed them.
yes,
You understand you'll not have that hearing and you'll proceed to circuit court.
yes.
People also waive their right.
Yes.
Preliminary examination having been waived, defendant's bound over to circuit court on a single count. Mr. Gaddy.
Your Honor, in terms of the information, we'd waive reading and stand mute.
Defendant having waived forward reading, standing mute. Court will enter a not guilty plea. Pretrial in these matters will be set for
February 19th at 1:30 with Judge Slay.
February 19th, 2026, 1:30 before Judge Slay. Continue.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Here, I do have another.
Where are they just talking? I'm not letting them talk. Can you get these?
I will.
Court calls the case People versus Antonio Williams.
Morning, Your Honor. Being Your Honor, Michael Gaddy, Assistant Public Defender, on behalf of Mr. Williams, who's here via Zoom from the jail judge. Your Honor, this is a competency matter.
Yes, I should have.
I did have a chance to review that with Mr. Williams yesterday. We don't object to, we would not object to the findings.
Instead, he's still incompetent but restorable.
Oh, yeah, I've never seen wording like this. It says maybe with appropriate care at the forensic center, and they don't seem to be in a big hurry to get him there, but
that was snarky.
But yes, Your Honor, we would stipulate to the report. We don't have any additional evidence.
And Your Honor, would stipulate as well.
All right. The court would find that the defendant remains incompetent but is restorable. I'll set a review hearing in this matter for May 7th, 2026, 9 a.m. And Mr. Williams, can you just state your name for the record?
Antonio Jose Williams.
Thank you, sir. All right, we'll see you in May, if not before. Thank you.
May?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
All right.
I'll come visit you, Mr. Williams.
Court calls the case People versus Sean Douglas.
On behalf of Mr. Sean Douglas.
Your Highness.
Hello, Judge. Mr. Douglas, state your name for the record.
Morning, Your Honor. This is Sean Douglas.
Judge, I believe this was Mr. Chabalowski's case. We did speak about it this morning. He indicated that he would be dismissing the felony and remanding the misdemeanors to district court.
With Mr. Childers, and I think.
Did I say, who did I say?
Me, that guy was.
Childers, Judge. I looked right at him. I'm sorry, Mr. Childers.
A lot of jokes in that, but I won't. So were you confirming that that was what was going to happen or no? That, okay, so the felony is going to be dismissed.
Yeah.
And it's going to be remanded on counts 2 and 3. I'll continue as not guilty plea to counts 2 and 3. Dismiss count 1. Set a pretrial.
February 25th at 8:30 with Judge.
February 25th, 2026. What time?
8:30.
8:30. Before Judge Perry. I will continue.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Court calls the case People versus Melinda Baker.
Michael Gaddy, Assistant Public Defender. Ms. Baker, who's here via Zoom.
Ms. Baker, can you state your name, please?
Melinda Baker.
Thank you.
Your Honor, I've submitted a green sheet. I'd ask to adjourn it. I want to get Ms. Baker kind of caught up to where I think things stand between her. She has another matter in Oakland County, and I spoke to her attorney late yesterday afternoon.
So what are you asking me to do?
I'd ask you to adjourn it 2 weeks, Judge.
Will 2 weeks be enough time for you? Or?
Yes, Judge.
Probable cause conference will be adjourned to February 19th, 2026, 9 a.m. Bonkin.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Court calls the case People versus Manuel Barnkhouse.
I was just prosecuting.
Good morning, Your Honor. Veronica Glenn requesting permission to practice pursuant to Michigan Court Rule 8.120.
Oh my God. What?
Under the.
No, we'll wait.
Do I need to start over?
What?
Do
Do you need to start over? What? You seem flustered.
No, I'm fine.
No? Okay, go ahead. Take a deep breath. We can get through this.
Okay. Good morning, Your Honor. Veronica Glenn requesting permission to practice pursuant to Michigan Court Rule pursuant to 8.120 under the supervision of Assistant Public Defender Attorney Stephanie Cannon.
And some days it just doesn't happen, right?
Exactly.
You said it like a million times. I don't know why. It just wouldn't. Permission to practice is granted.
Thank you, Your Honor. In this matter, we have received additional discovery that we need time to go over with our client. We would like to adjourn it.
Your Honor, there also will be a.
Is he in Zoom? Oh, sir. Can you unmute and state your name?
Here, Your Honor, Manuel Barnhouse.
Thank you. Is that Lebo? Was that yours?
Potter? You're not Mr. Your Honor.
What are you asking to do?
Your Honor, can we approach real quick?
Sure.
Waiting for the owl to show up.
Okay, record should reflect we've had a brief bench conference in this case. That objection, probable cause conference will be adjourned to March 12th, 2026.
Thank you.
9 a.m. Bond will continue. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
That was called the case, People versus Michael Furness.
Morning, Your Honor, Raymond Cook and people.
The judge, portion of fees to Assistant Public Defender on behalf of the defendant who is approaching. Please state your name for the record, sir. Thank you, Judge. I did meet with my client. We are still in the process of trying to work through this matter. There should be a green sheet in the file. I'll be requesting a brief adjournment.
Is there anything wrong?
I believe so, Judge.
Probable cause conference will be adjourned then to February 19th.
Thank you, Judge.
2026, 9 a.m. Bond continue.
I'll be watching the video with you.
Calls case, People versus Stacy True.
Alex Jawlowski for People.
Yep.
Bernstein for Ms. Trun, Your Honor.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. State your name.
Stacy Truin.
Advice of rights or whatnot.
No, Your Honor, we went over that with her, but because she's in Gratiot County, we couldn't obtain it.
You didn't get her permission to sign on.
No, I do have her permission to sign, I guess.
Yes, sir.
That permission. All right. I have a plea sheet before me indicates that the defendant is going to be pleading guilty to the charge of use of cocaine. That's a 1-year offense. Upon her successful plea to that charge, count 1 would be dismissed. That's the court's full understanding of the agreement. Is that correct, counsel?
Yes.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Ms. Trun, can you raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear or affirm testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, I do.
All right, state your name again for the record.
Stacy Truen.
All right. Ma'am, it is this court's understanding that you are going to be pleading guilty to the charge of use of cocaine. That is a misdemeanor, punishable by up to 1 year incarceration and $1,000 fine plus court cost. Do you understand that?
Yes.
You understand also, ma'am, that while I'm taking your plea, I would not be your sentencing judge. And you would be sentenced before Judge Garwood in the 15th District Court. You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. You still wish to plead guilty?
Yes.
And to that charge, how do you plead?
Guilty.
Now, you understand that by pleading guilty, you will not have a trial of any kind.
Yes.
You went through an advice of rights and gave your attorney permission to sign one on your behalf. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Do you have any questions regarding any of those rights?
No.
And you understand that you're waiving or giving up all of those rights, including the rights contained in paragraph 5 of your trial rights?
Yes, sir.
You understand you're giving up your right to appeal of right?
Yes.
Are you on probation or parole?
I wasn't at the time of the incident. I'm on probation
Okay.
now from Gratiot County.
Okay, but you weren't on at the time of this offense.
No, sir.
Has anybody promised you anything other than what's been stated here today on the record to get you to plea?
No, sir.
Has anybody threatened you or coerced you in anything?
No.
You're doing this voluntarily
Yes, sir.
of your own free will,
Yes.
and also because you believe that you're guilty of this offense?
Yes, sir.
September 22nd, 2025, at the location of 100 South 4th Street, City of Ann Arbor, Washtenaw County, State of Michigan. Did you have cocaine in your possession?
Yes, sir. I was using cocaine.
And you used it?
Yes, sir, I did.
And you knew what you were using was cocaine?
Yes, sir.
All right. Ma'am, if I accept your plea, between the time that I accept your plea and the time of sentencing, if you commit misconduct as defined in the Michigan court rule, you would not be able to withdraw your plea, and the court would not be bound by any sentence evaluation or recommendation. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
Counsel, are you aware of any other promises, threats, or other inducements which had led to this plea?
No.
No, Your Honor.
And have I complied with the court?
Yes.
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will accept the defendant's plea of guilty to count 2. Count 1 is dismissed. A pre-sentence investigation and report is ordered at 15th District Court probation. Sentencing will be
March 3rd at 9 a.m. Judge Garwood.
March 3rd, 2026, 9 a.m. before Judge Garwood. Bond will continue. Thank you, Mr. Tran.
Thank you.
Court calls case People versus Omar Mims.
Andrew Phillips, on behalf of the people.
I know. This is Public Defender Jay Bell on behalf of Mr. Mims, who approaches, Your Honor. Mr. Mims, can you please state your name for the record?
Omar Mims.
And Your Honor, we do have an offer upon a waiver in this case, so we do intend to waive today. I'll let Mr. Jill just put the offer on the record if he's comfortable.
That's fine. The offer would be to one count of resisting obstructing the other. Dismissed.
All right. So you're waiving your right to have a preliminary examination?
Yes, sir.
You understand that that's a proceeding where the people would have to show by probable cause that the offense alleged was committed and the offenses alleged were committed and that you committed them?
Yes, sir.
You understand you'll not have that hearing. You'll proceed to circuit court for further resolution.
Yes, sir.
All right. People also waive their right.
Yes, sir.
Preliminary examination, having been waived, defendants filed over to circuit court on both counts.
Your Honor, we would stand mute at this time, waive formal reading, and we acknowledge receipt of the information.
Defendant having waived formal reading, standing mute, court will enter not guilty plea. Pretrial in this matter will be set for
February 17th at 1:30 with Judge Simpson.
February 17th, 2026, 1:30 before Judge Combs.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Bond will continue. Thank you. Court calls the case People versus Walter Peterson.
Good morning, Your Honor. Robert Ellman on behalf of Mr. Peterson on both matters. I believe he is in custody on Zoom here.
Mr. Peterson, can you state your name?
Mr. Peterson.
Thank you.
Your Honor, the Public Defender's Office has recently discovered a conflict on the retail fraud case, so I'm newly appointed to that one. I am working with the people towards a global resolution of all of Mr. Peterson's matters. I'd be asking for an adjournment so that we could have some additional time to work that out.
Are these the only things holding him, or is he held on something else?
Your Honor, we had a matter yesterday.
Yes, we did.
Well, see how many cases he currently has in just a second. I'm seeing it looks like there's 4 open cases as well as 2 more still to be charged.
Got it. Probable cause conference, February 26, 2026, 9 a.m. Bond will continue.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
And that's it for me, Your Honor. Have a good day.
All right, you didn't say, Mr. Ellman.
Thank you.
Court calls the case People versus Kristen Shukai Capehart.
Good morning, Your Honor. Raymond Cook with the people.
Yeah, I'm good. I know.
Good morning, Your Honor. Complex Center Dobby Lee on behalf of Mr. Shukai Capehart. Mr. Shukai Capehart, could you give the court your name, please?
Christian Shukai Capehart.
Thank you.
And Your Honor, would like to set this matter for preliminary examination, please, as well as address bond.
Discovery is complete.
It is, Your Honor.
People have their witnesses available the 17th.
Do our best, Your Honor.
Preliminary examination in person, February 17th, 2026, 9 a.m. before Judge Moore.
And Your Honor, with regard to bond, Mr. Shukai Capehart has learned his lesson from the past week in jail. He does tell me he has a phone in his property now that will be working. I provided him with my direct number. He understands that if he's released, he must go directly to community corrections upon release. I don't believe there will be any more bond violations in this matter.
But they had been trying to contact him.
Yes, Your Honor.
He didn't go over after he didn't follow the instructions.
Your Honor, they were not able to reach him. He does now have a working phone in his property, and he certainly understands.
It was not working before, but now it is.
Apparently, he did not have a phone at all before because it had been stolen, and now one's been dropped off to him. And he certainly understands that if there are any violations in the future, he'll go right back to jail.
Any response from the people?
No, Your Honor.
I'm not at this point going to change his bond. He should have followed the instructions. He could figure out how to do that, or at least get in contact with him, and he didn't do it. Bond will continue as so. Thank you. Court calls case People versus Ashana Barrett.
And on behalf of people.
Barrett, right, Judge? Attorney Feaster, Assistant Public Defender on behalf of Ms. Barrett, who does not appear, oh, there she is. Thank you. Please state your name for the record.
She's right there.
I saw her the whole.
Why were you gonna say she wasn't here? I saw her.
Ms. Barrett, please state your name.
So he knows who you are. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Judge. We'll be requesting a brief adjournment so that Ms. Barrett and I can talk and negotiate with the prosecutor further, Judge.
Full class conference will be adjourned February 26, 2026, 9 a.m. Bond will continue.
Thank you, Judge.
Oh, everything. I'm out of custody. So I have to make more in custody.
I believe that is not what I said.
I didn't understand what you were trying to tell me. Court does call the case, other people versus Bridget Beck. Are we better now?
Yes.
Okay.
Veronica Glenn on behalf of Ms. Beck.
What row?
I don't see her. Is she on Zoom? I didn't see her up there. Is she on Zoom?
No. I don't see her.
Okay, can we have an adjournment in this matter? We have not
It's like
received
you're
it.
being a puppet or a kid, one of those little birds, a minor bird.
Okay, see what you know.
No, I'll wait.
Okay, sorry, Your Honor. We like to request an adjournment in this matter because we do not have discovery. And if we're unable to obtain this discovery, we would like to request a dismissal.
You like to what?
Request a dismissal.
Did she tell you to say that? No, don't. Did she?
Your Honor, I'm
There's gonna
sorry.
be a fight.
So the thing that's happened here, we spoke with Ms. Stephanie Cannon on behalf of Ms. Beck. What we did was we spoke with Ms. Beck and we let her know that because we don't have discovery, we would likely be requesting an adjournment because we don't believe we're going to get, a dismissal. I believe she just got confused by those statements. She has appeared by Zoom for everything. She's not missed a date. This case is from 2009, I believe. She's not had any new charges. I believe she just misunderstood when we told her what we were ultimately asking for in this matter. Your Honor. So we're requesting an
Did you
adjournment.
tell her not to be here?
What we told her that if the discovery wasn't present, we were going to ask for dismissal. I believe she just interpreted that to mean that, because we told her we still don't have discovery, that we were just going to get a dismissal. So no, we did not tell her that, Your Honor. I believe she just misinterpreted what we were saying. We can see if we can get her here by Zoom if you want to move it to the back end. So many could.
You want me to like pass it so you can get her on Zoom?
Please. Please.
For you? No. Miss Glenn, are you asking for that?
Please,
Okay,
yes.
I'll do it for you.
Thank you.
We'll just put this into the next block, see how much confusion there has been.
Thank you.
Because it's just anybody talking to Cannon gets confused. So I get it. Court.
This is a investigation request for travel.
This is pretty fancy. They're gonna let it happen. Court calls the case, Duval versus Carla Bordine. Sorry to slow you down. That's because I know he did it. That's why it's fancy. Everything he does is fancy.
I don't know about that, but thank you, Judge. Brian Bowling on behalf of Ms. Bordine.
Your name?
Carla Bordine.
Judge, we're asking this matter be set for a preliminary examination.
Your Honor, there is a co-defendant in this case. My understanding is they're going to be requesting the same thing. I don't.
Mr. Killerwald represents the co-defendant. I think that's set in the 12:30 block, Your Honor.
That's correct. Would it be possible if we set this out just a little bit farther? I feel like that's our best chance that Mr. Killerwald will be available on the, instead of setting out 17th.
Right, he's, as I'm recalling, not that I specifically recall his schedule, I don't think he's gonna be available that day.
Perfect.
You wouldn't have any.
If I got him right. I get him and Goldstein mixed up.
Goldstein's just gone for like.
Yeah, Goldstein, right. And I'll try to get some flexibility on this. Okay. I thought he was available the 24th. I thought I said.
I could try and call him.
Want me to pass it. Cannon wants me to pass it. This is just getting hard.
We're fine with whatever.
Let me pass it. That way we can get a date certain set for you, okay? So I'll pass it. Fine.
Sounds good.
Thank you.
Or we could just wait till Mr. Killawall gets here at 12:30. We could excuse her and pick a date.
Let's see. That was so eloquently stated, wasn't it? Almost to the point where I might do that. But if I start that precedence, the rest of them are gonna ask, but they won't have everything in order, right? Bowling, I know, has it all together.
Sometimes, Judge. Thank you, though.
Okay. Ma'am, keep in touch with your counsel. We'll be setting it. They'll give you the date that your prelim is set once Mr. Killawall gets here, because that'd be a wild ride.
That's fine.
There is only one other thing in here. We just received, I think, travel request.
Yes, Judge. She's asking to go to Toledo, Ohio specifically.
Why?
For a job interview, Judge.
In Ohio?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do they have jobs? They do? Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
She'll just go
I get
to work and then come immediately back, Your Honor.
She will?
Yeah. And that's same for the job interview. She's gonna go on the 12th and then come back that day.
Closing the border.
Oh.
I don't think that.
Why not everybody else?
What happened?
I didn't say that. I did? Oh, sorry, my bad. I'll just be quiet and sign off on this.
Thank you.
All right. Good luck in Ohio.
Thank you.
All right.
I'll give you a call.
We're gonna recall this with the code.
He's good on that.
He is? Hold on.
Well, I didn't hear what was said.
Taking way too long.
Texted Mr. Killawall.
Oh, all right.
So. Preliminary examination in person will be set for March or February 24th before me. AM. All right. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Courthouse case, People versus Jessica Frescala.
Andrew told us to bring on the people.
Brian Bowling on behalf of Ms. Brasgala. Does not appear to be here, Judge.
Frescala. Not present.
I will just state for the record, I was unable to get in touch with her before today's hearing.
Bench warrant will issue for defendant's failure to appear. Bond will be set in the amount of $10,000. Cash surety. That warrant will issue immediately.
Thank you.
Court calls case of the People versus Devon Brown.
Morning, Your Honor. Raymond.
$1,000. So what now?
I'm here.
The black horse of the 100 to get 4 feet. So
It's your case.
This is Devon Brown.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
We're
sorry.
waiting for your attorney.
Apologies, Assistant Public Defender Davi Lebo for Mr. Brown. And John, we're going to be requesting a German order to receive an offer.
Cause conference will be adjourned to February 26, 2026, 9 a.m.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Court calls case People versus Tyler. Is it Cartagena?
Andrew told us to bring on the
I'm Assistant Public Defender Jay Bellinger on behalf of Mr. Cartagena. I might be able to mispronounce him too, but you state your name for the record.
Cartagena.
Cartagena.
Thank you.
And Your Honor, we are just asking for an adjournment today. We just got better communication with our client. And we are just wanting to go over some discovery with them.
Probable cause conference in this matter will be adjourned to February 26, 2026 at 9. Just sign off.
Thank you very much. Put that date on your phone, okay?
All right. Bond continued. Thank you.
February 26th at 9 a.m. Okay.
Court calls the case of the People versus Monica Collis.
Alex Chambliss with the People.
Ready-ish, Judge.
Ready-ish?
Yes, Judge. Portia Feaster, Assistant Public Defender, appearing on behalf of, but I do not believe with, Monica Collins. Your Honor, we did reach out to Ms. Collins by phone, email, and text. We did not reach her. For the record, I will be requesting an adjournment, but I do not know where Ms. Collins is.
Bench warrant will issue for the public defender to appear. Bonds will be set in the amount of $10,000 cashier.
Thank you, Judge.
And the box check is file continued. Court calls the case of the People versus Jakara Daphne Urciaga.
Alex Chambliss with the People.
Brian Bowling on behalf of Ms. Daphne Bursiaga, Your Honor. State your name for the record, please.
Zakara Daphne Brisiaga.
Judge, I'm asking for an adjournment. Mr. Chabalowski and I have reached an agreement in this case. There's just a couple of collateral issues that I would like to look at before allowing my client to move forward with the plea, which she does intend to do, but I just want to confirm a couple of things. So if we could get it.
Understood. Why don't I adjourn it to February 5th? Or I'm sorry, March 5th.
Okay.
2026, 9 a.m. Bond will continue. All right. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. Court does call the case of the People versus Ryan Donlon.
Ready, Judge? Portia Feaster, Assistant Public Defender, on behalf of Mr. Donlon. Please state your name for the record, sir.
Ryan Douglas Donlon.
Thank you, Judge. Requesting adjournment in the file, there should be a green sheet. Mr. Donlon has provided me with some information I need to review and share with the people for potential resolution.
House conference on February 26, 2026, 9 a.m.
Thank you, Judge.
Bond will continue. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, sir.
Right.
Court calls the case of People versus Ashley Floyd.
Your Honor, ready to go for the People?
Assistant Public Defender Chelsea Bridgefield with and on behalf of Ashley Floyd, who appears via Zoom. Ms. Floyd, please state your name.
Ashley Floyd.
Your Honor, we're asking to adjourn for a plea discussion and some discovery.
I'm sorry.
A plea discussion and there's potentially some additional discovery.
All right. I'll adjourn this to the February 26, 2026, 9 a.m. Bond continue.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Court does call the case People versus Alan Fife.
Alex Chambliss with the People. Once again, the Assistant Public Defender.
Good morning, sir. Your name?
Alan Fife.
Okay.
Your Honor, I've submitted a green sheet. We're asking for an adjournment. I did submit the Veterans Court paperwork, and I wish I could blame someone else, but I screwed it up. So there's a new one in the file. I'm asking the judge to.
So do I need to sign this one?
Yes.
Please. You messed it up?
I messed it up, yes. I sent it to the wrong person. I sent it in unsigned. I screwed it up.
Huh? You know what?
Yes.
You're a leader in your office. You really are. And being a leader, when things go wrong, you blame somebody else. You should have taken the hit for this, man.
The fish rots from the head down, Judge.
Okay. So you're just starting out that process?
Yes, Judge.
What branch of the military, sir?
Army.
Army. Okay, well, all right. I'll still do it. Scarborough Cause Conference. Why don't we do, since it's all gotta start over because somebody on Mr. Gaddy's staff made a mistake. I'll set it for March 5th. See if we can get everything accomplished. 2026, 9 a.m. bond will continue on this case.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you.
And Your Honor, you look very good on TV the other day.
Well, thank you, sir. People won't tell me that much. All right, do appreciate it. Whoops. Court does call the case. The people first is Dariah Griffin Bills.
Your Raymond Cook for the people. And Assistant Public Defender Jay Bellinger on behalf of Ms. Griffin Bills who approaches. And can you state your name for the record? Thank you.
Sorry, Griffin Bill.
And Your Honor, we are just asking for an adjournment on this matter. An offer was received late last night that would have her plead to an assault and battery. However, there may be some collateral consequences on this case as well, considering she has a CNA license.
She what?
She has a CNA license, Your Honor, for nursing, so.
You gotta check.
Yeah.
Council approaching that. All right, record should reflect that bench conference in this case. I will adjourn this matter out to March 12th to let that kind of be checked through. 2026, Thursday, 9 a.m. Bond will continue. All right, thank you, ma'am.
And that'll give you time to check on what we talked about. Okay. All right. Take care. Thank you, Your Honor.
Court calls the cases of the people versus Dara Akiji.
And Assistant Public Defender Jay Bellinger on behalf of Mr. Ikeji, on all cases not ending in 1678.
Good morning, Your Honor. Jonathan Sachs for Mr. Ikeji in case ending in 1670.
Your Honor, our client is present via Zoom from the jail.
Yes, sir. If you can state your name, please.
Greetings, honorable family, friends, and community members and township members. My name is Chidera Bennett DKG, and I'm entering into my rights to plead the Federal Fifth Amendment, bonding me into the right to remain silent for the rest of trial. One of the only reasons the prosecuting party will proceed to provide lacking evidence is because they want me to forget the root cause of every case or pretension presented against me today. Last reason I'm providing you with is I'm prepared to stand in on the fact that I do not want my mother or my father provided with a stroke or heart attack, recognizing the county of Washtenaw, city of Ann Arbor, all within the
So are you going to be done soon?
I'm still speaking. Attempted to
Oh,
kill
don't
me
even try that.
as a victim.
Let's mute him because you can talk away all you want. What are we doing on this?
Your Honor, may we approach, please?
Well, sure. Why not? Okay, record should reflect we had bench conference in this case. The defendant has stood up, but is still present in the room. We've received competency reports indicating that the defendant is competent. Do we have any other additional evidence for the court to consider?
We don't, Your Honor. And as I stated at the bench, I understand that a new competency request was signed by this court, and then we got the report back right after. So we would be stipulating to competence on all of the files, despite the fact that there's still that outstanding competency order.
All right.
Your Honor, the people would stipulate have no further evidence as the court finds defendant.
Same, Your Honor.
The defendant is competent to stand trial in this matter. I will sign the competency orders. I will then set a probable cause conference in this case. I will set a probable cause conference for March 5th.
Thank you very much.
2026, 9 a.m. Bond will continue.
Mr. Akechi, I will visit you. Thank you, Judge.
Thank
See
you.
Next time.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Take care. Good to see you.
Wow. It's got to be the only difference in that one is wow. At the top, you'll see it. All right. We have a question to say. Court does call the case People versus Christian Guevara.
Morning, Your Honor. James Kennedy for the people.
Assistant Public Defender, Tanaka Kerry, I can rule, Your Honor, on behalf of Mr. Guevara, who's approaching. Mr. Guevara, state your name for the record.
Christian Guevara.
Thank you.
We respectfully request that this matter be set for preliminary examination.
All discovery is complete.
To our knowledge, Judge.
Witnesses available to 17.
We go a little bit further out here. This case is a few years old and
Is there going to be any objection to that? If you have an objection?
No objection, yeah.
17. No?
No.
No objection to it? How much further out did you need?
3 minutes.
Pardon?
3 minutes.
Is that right? Preliminary examination, March 3rd, 2026, 9 a.m. before Judge Perry.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Okay.
Bond will continue. Thank you. Court calls the case People versus Angelo Hammond.
And then on behalf of the Assistant Public Defender, Tanaka Kerry, I can rule, Your Honor, on behalf of but unfortunately not with Mr. Angelo Hammond, Judge.
Is he here?
Mr. Feaster to the rescue. Oh. On behalf of Mr. Hammond, Judge, he's approaching. Mr. Hammond, state your name for the record.
Angelo Hammond.
Judge, I did not have, take your hands out of your pocket. I did not have an opportunity to speak with Mr. Hammond, so I will just be asking for a brief adjournment.
Probable cause conference will be adjourned to February 26, 2026, 9 a.m. Bond continues.
Thank you, Judge.
Court does call the case of People versus Alina Harris.
Shinazi Kerry, I can rule, Your Honor, on behalf of Miss Alina Harris, who's approaching. Ms. Harris, state your name for the record.
Thank you.
Judge, we respectfully request that this matter be set for preliminary examination.
Discovery is complete.
To our knowledge, Your Honor.
People have their witnesses available to 17. Preliminary examination in person, February 17th, 2026. 9 a.m. before Judge Washington.
Okay, thank you so much, Judge.
Friday will continue. Oh, that's right. Case People versus Brandy Hickman.
Assistant Public Defender Deputy Lebo for Ms. Hickman. Ms. Hickman, could you tell the court your name, please?
Brandy Hickman.
In terms of requesting an adjournment, I do have a green sheet. I was just able to update our contact information today.
You hadn't had contact with her prior to this?
No, Your Honor, we had an incorrect phone number, which has now been corrected.
Probable cause conference will be adjourned to February 26, 2026, 9 a.m. bound continue.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All set. Court does call the case of the People versus Adonis Johnson.
Mike Kennedy, assistant public defender for Mr. Johnson here. Approaching.
This is Adonis Johnson.
Thank you.
Your Honor, we'd ask the court to set this for exam. Your Honor, I anticipate, I'm reviewing the, doing research for a motion. I'd ask the court, for the.
What kind of motion?
Motion to suppress the stop.
Well, do you want the motion before I set the exam? Because that's the way the process is supposed to work. If you
Sure,
have an
Judge.
issue regarding that.
That would be fine.
How soon will you file the motion?
Within the week, Judge.
So if you do it within a week, it's 12. All right, I'll order that the prosecutor's response to that will be due by the 19th. I'll set the motion hearing for the 26th at 3 p.m. along with its probable cause.
Was that 3 p.m., Judge?
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you, Your Honor.
Court does call the case. Court calls case People versus Anthony Johnson.
Court shall feature assistant public defender on behalf of Mr. Anthony Johnson. Mr. Johnson, please state your name for the record.
Anthony Johnson.
Thank you, Judge. We apologize that we had previously adjourned this matter for Mr. Johnson to receive a litigation report with our office. Unfortunately, when that interview came time, he was sick with the flu as well as the whole rest of his house. So that has not yet happened.
The mitigation hasn't been done?
Correct.
So you still need to do the mitigation and
Correct.
everything else?
Correct.
All right. I will adjourn the probable cause conference in this case then to February 5th. Should hopefully.
Say February 5th.
Pardon?
Say February 5th.
You said you'd adjourn it to February 5th?
I'm sorry. You are so crazy. And so what's funny is you're the only one to catch that. Everybody else is like, okay. March 5th.
Thank you so much, Judge.
All right.
We'll do the paperwork for that. Please, yeah, call my office.
Oh, no, this is thing.
Thank you, Judge.
I know that. Thank you. Try to do two things at once. No, she's good. I'm just signing off. Oh, that's right. Why did you hear me? Just go down. I thought that I had ordering. Yeah, check for an order on that one. Get it perfect.
Yes, it's on.
Yeah, that's all. That's fine, continue. There you go. Thank you. Court calls the case People versus Jules Capoon.
Stephanie Cannon, appearing on behalf of Mr. Calhoun, who is approaching, Your Honor.
Right now,
Yes.
Jules Calhoun.
Thank you.
And Your Honor, we are asking for an adjournment in this matter. I do believe the court has a order requesting a forensic
Evaluation, yes.
done. Your Honor, so we're asking for an adjournment so that could take place. Your Honor, could the prosecutor and I approach briefly in this matter?
Yeah.
I'll be right back. You stay here.
Beth or get the probation packet anyway. Hubert Johnson.
Yes, sir.
Come on up here, sir. Hubert Carroll Johnson, 25R 514-225. Right up to the podium if you would. How you doing?
I'm a veteran, sir. I can't hear very good.
Oh, that's all right. Thank you for your service. I mean that sincerely. What branch were you in?
82nd Airborne, paratrooper, machine gun, flamethrower, bazooka, scuba diver.
Well,
On the DMZ,
well, thank you.
Korea, and I'm a Vietnam vet.
Well, thank you very much for your
I do
service.
120 military funerals a year, free.
I admire anybody who was in the military. I mean that. You have my utmost respect. So thank you for your service. Can you hear me?
And my daddy, my uncle, some of my cousins never made it back. My dad was in the Seabees for 2 years in the jungle. He came home. I was raised by a combat veteran. I was screaming all the time.
Yeah, my father was a Marine Corps major. He wasn't in combat, but he was awful tough on me, okay?
I come from a long line of Cherokee warriors too.
Well, sir, I'm gonna go ahead and dismiss your case on motion of the prosecutor. It looks like you took care of the blight condition. Case dismissed. Case dismissed. You're all set. Thank you again.
Can I put my hat on in front of you? Paratrooper hat.
You can wear your paratrooper hat, sir. You have a great day. Good luck.
I would do it all over again.
Thank you. Thanks. William Edward Miller IV. Come on up here, sir. 26R 514-439A. Good morning, sir. Your name?
William.
How you doing?
Yeah.
You're charged with no valid ops on person. They wrote you also for a speeding. Did you pay that?
Yes, sir.
You have the right to a lawyer here today. If you want one, I will give you one.
I'm all right, sir.
I'll go ahead and arraign you. January 7, 26, 9:08 PM. They think you were operating a motor vehicle on I-75 near Huron River Drive and that you did not have a valid operator's license on your person. That is a misdemeanor, punishable by up to 100 fines, 90 days jail, costs, or all those. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Did you sign, read, and understand an advice of rights form here today?
Oh, yeah, the front.
Yes.
sir.
If you plead guilty at any time, you'll be giving up all those rights and there will be no hearing or trial. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
I'll enter a not guilty plea. I'll give this to we're going to give this to the prosecutor. You go out in the hallway and wait. Tell him you paid the speeding. He might cut you a better break, okay? I'll make a note of this, but you make sure you tell him that, okay?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
You working?
So where was the
You
process?
working?
No, not right now.
Why not?
I was in an accident. I was hit by a truck not long ago.
Not good.
Left wrist and my right foot are broken.
Geez, I'm sorry. He's going to take you right to the Rockwood prosecutor, John. And you go out in the hallway You'll meet with the prosecutor and you're all set. Thank you.
Thank you.
How you doing?
In advance.
Well, get him. Oh, he's still up. Or he's going on. Well, you're not private, are you?
No.
And I hope that everybody has their phones muted. Okay? I mean, that's just common courtesy, and we got signs all over and every day phones go off. I don't understand, but please, or else I'm gonna make you take it outside. I'm getting ready to make people wait till the end of the call if they keep coming in here with phones that are ringing. Gina Madlock, 25R514452. Good morning. Not too bad. Yourself? You're on a bad run here, though. Your name? You gotta be careful, Miss Madlock. This is 3 tickets in about 7 or 8 months, right?
Yeah, the last 7 or 8 months.
To the charge of impeding, and that's what you're agreeing to plead to, responsible or not responsible. Plea is accepted, speeds dismissed, $170. You can go down the hall, take care of that. Good luck. Dominic Dang Gwen, 26R514440. How you doing, Mr. Glenn?
Good, how are you, Your Honor?
Not too bad. Your name?
Dominic.
You're going to plead to impeding, right?
Yes, sir.
To that charge, responsible or not responsible?
Responsible.
All right, you have a clean record. The relate dismissed, 150s, your total. You can go down the hall, take care of that, and you're all set.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Best of luck. Oscar Emmanuel Gonzalez, 26R514449. And I'd like Liz Mary Bolito seated at the table here. Come on up to the podium, Mr. Gonzalez, and tell me your name. Yes, ma'am. Your name, sir?
Oscar Gonzalez.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
You're gonna plead to impeding?
Yep.
That's what you want? You sure?
Yep.
All right, just ask. To the charge of impeding, responsible or not responsible?
Responsible.
Plea is accepted. Amber lights dismissed. 150 is your total. Cash your rent of the hall to your right. Any questions? Good luck. Liz Mary Bolito, 25R514457. Your name?
Liz Mary.
Did they offer you impeding?
Yes, they did.
You don't want to do that?
I just.
Hang on a second. I don't want to talk about the kids. They got you going 40 and a 25. Maybe
40.
they wrote you for 32 and a 20. I mean, if you think you're going to win, if you think that he's not going to be able to prove that you were going at least 26, it makes sense for you to take that. Now, I don't care if you do or not. I'm here anyways. So you want to come back for a hearing, you come back for the hearing. But if you go to a hearing and you lose, this one's 2 points. He doesn't have you for 32 and a 25. He has you for 35 and a 25, which is a 2-point civil infraction.
I'll take it.
Are you sure?
Yeah, that's fine.
You don't want to do that?
Okay, I'll look better.
You don't want to do that?
I'll take it.
Call in.
I don't want any points.
Well, why? Okay, but I'll call him. Jim, is Lieutenant Mercure with you?
Yeah, he is.
Can you ask him to come in here, please?
Yep.
Thank you. All right, just wait 1 second. I want you to understand, whether you do this or not, I could care less. If you want to go to a hearing, go to the hearing. I'm just telling you what's going to happen if you lose. Okay?
I don't want.
Well, but you told them you wanted a hearing, right?
I did.
Okay. I don't want to change your mind. If,
We're not changing the line.
okay. All right, let me get him in here. I need him to change the form then, okay? Give me 1 second. Lieutenant, come on up here, please.
Morning, Ron.
Good morning. Your name?
Detective Dennis Department Rocket Police.
How are you?
Good, sir.
Ms. Polito, I think, has changed her mind. She wants to do impeding.
No problem.
You want to change this on the form? Thank you. So, ma'am, he's going to offer you impeding. Are you sure that's what you want to do? If you want time to think about it, I'll be glad to do that. To the charge impeding traffic, responsible or not responsible? All right, I'm going to accept your plea. The speed's dismissed. 150 is your total. Cash you in the hall to your right.
Thank you.
It won't go on your record. Have a good day. Good luck to you. Thank you. Do we have anything else? How you doing?
Morning, Judge.
Nice to see you.
Get up here every 6 years now.
Oh, yeah, whether you want to or not. What case do you have?
The second.
This not 1,000 price, right?
Oh, okay. Yeah, hand him your advice of rights and I'll call your case. What's your P number?
27566, Judge.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I knew you were around my time. What's happened? You gotta be out 46 or 7 years, right?
I passed about October of 77.
77, so this is your
48.
48th. Actually, you got 48 in, right?
Yes.
Grace, where's it gone? Huh?
Good.
Seems
I'm
like it's,
retired, but my wife doesn't tolerate me for more than 3 hours at a time.
I gotta tell you, I still have nightmares about some of those props yelling at us at Detroit College of Law anyway. Jeez.
You still remember them?
How could I forget? How could I forget? But they were good profs. They really were. Matthew James Gazecki, 26R514345.
Morning, Judge Wayne Godfroy, appearing on behalf of Mr. Gisecki. My P number is P27566.
Sir, your name?
Matthew Gisecki.
All right, so your client is charged with super drunk, which is punishable by 6 months, up to 6 months. He's got one OWI that was dismissed, it looks like, so he has no priors, or does, yeah, it looks like he has no priors. All right, so what's he gonna do for purposes of arraignment?
Stand mute, Judge.
All right, I'm gonna enter a not guilty plea for you, sir. I'll give you $1,000 personal bond. You cannot leave the state without the consent of the court or violate a law. You must appear in court as directed. No alcohol, no marijuana, no illegal drugs. How old is he, counsel?
Judge, it was, you're 40, just
All
turned
right,
40.
I do want you going to AA once a week though, okay, sir? We're gonna give you a form. You have to go in person. Every time you go, you have to have the form signed. Every time you come to court, you have to bring the form with you. So those are your bond conditions. Again, no contact with prosecution witnesses except through your lawyer, no alcohol, marijuana, or illegal drugs. AA, NA once a week. We'll give you a AA form. Again, make sure you have that signed and you bring it with you every time. And I am going to give you your bond sheet up here in a moment. What date?
The bond sheet, he does work in Toledo. He works-
Oh, that's okay. So you can leave the state for employment. Where do you work at? G plant?
No, I work for Canadian National Railroad.
Can leave state for employment purposes to go to Ohio. What do you have for me, Heather?
February 19th at 10:15.
That good with you, Mr. Gutton?
Judge, we're gonna get a discovery order. I talked to the prosecutor this morning, and once we get arranged, we're gonna go and get the discovery order, probably come back. I'm not sure if they can comply with that because there is, cameras,
I'll tell you what, we'll just make it, what do I have, March 3rd, right? At
March
1?
3rd at 1 o'clock.
You want to do March 3rd at 1? It'll be a lot easier too, because you won't have any, traffic in here usually if he's.
Yes, Judge, March 3rd at
This-
1 would work.
This just got added, so I'll sign your discovery order. Did he already approve it?
He was, he said, get the,
Okay. Good enough. So we'll give you, here, see, we're gonna hand your client that bond sheet. We're gonna hand him an AA form. You're gonna go down the hall, both of you are gonna get your notices. You get the order, give it to my court officer, I'll sign it, and we'll have you out of here in 5 minutes.
Thank you, Judge.
Nice to see you.
All right.
Have a
Thank
great
you.
day. Good luck, sir.
Thank you.
Anybody out there on Zoom, Heather? What in the world's going on here? Feel
I
like,
just have one that I need to see if they want to trade for a pretrial. They've already been arraigned.
okay. Is there much traffic out in the hallway?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
My docket lawyer today is.
He's now,
Who?
he's going to you.
No, Mazen's here in place of her today.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna get off the bench unless somebody has something ready. You got something ready?
Partial, Your Honor. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Yeah, wait, and then,
Where's your client?
he's here.
Oh, okay. I told him he looks like a lawyer.
That's beautiful.
Huh?
That's good. Right.
I mean, look at him. Got a bow tie on and everything. All
I
right,
believe this
people
is our
against-
French interpreter, Judge.
Oh, we need a French interpreter?
She's here. She's right there.
Oh, okay. Good morning. People against DeGetto, Sylvester, Bagnon, 25F, 245, 279. Your name? No, her.
My name is Kim Hao Opress, Your Honor.
Do you have a card?
Yes, Your Honor.
So you're gonna take your head off.
All right.
I'll take that. Get these to copy.
Oh, okay. You.
Thank you.
All right, Ms. Opress, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Raise your right hand. You solemnly swear or affirm that you will make a true and accurate translation between the court and the defendant and his lawyer.
Yes, Your Honor.
And you are state certified interpreter for
Qualify, Your Honor.
qualified?
Yeah.
Yeah, I always say
They
certified.
don't have,
I know, French,
whole state doesn't have any certified.
I know, French interpreter, right?
Yes,
You speak French fluently?
yes, Your
All
Honor.
right. Counsel, state your appearance.
Good morning, Your Honor. Give some B67842 on behalf of Mrs. Sylvester Dieton Bagnon, who is present.
You're gonna interpret that, right? No, go ahead and tell him what he said.
You say that is. Vous avez principe de commencer à dire que son nom, il y a aussi le numéro de son bar, the North pleading to the council.
Sure, your name. Okay,
We follow where you stand, Mitchell.
tell them that. I'm entering a not guilty plea. I'm giving you a $500 personal bond. You don't have to post any money. Here are your bond conditions. You cannot leave the state without the consent of the court. You cannot violate a law. You must appear in court as directed. Do you understand that? You understand that?
Yes, yeah.
Did you talk to the prosecutor today?
I talked to him briefly. We have to talk again.
Today?
Yes.
Yeah, because as long as we have the interpreter here, maybe you guys can work something out.
That's all.
So I'm entering a not guilty plea. I'll hand you back the file. Go to the Flat Rock prosecutor right through there. Actually, just go around because that's the lockup. And come on back in.
Thanks, Bill.
Thank you. All right, so she'll come with you. Thanks.
I speak French as well, so we.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Good. Good. All right, Walker. Brian Keith Walker. 26R514484. Come on up here, Mr. Walker. Tell me your name. Name?
Brian.
You're charged with operating while intoxicated. You have the right to an attorney. If you want one, I will give you one. Would you like an attorney?
No.
I think you want one. It's a drunk driving. You want one. I'm gonna give you a lawyer. And then you come back in here, okay? With your lawyer, after your lawyer speaks to the prosecutor. Okay?
Thank you.
Have a good, go right out in the hallway, okay? And he'll bring the file out and set you up. Thank you. Do we have any idea what room Mr. Gates in? Is he in room, is he with 271?
My understanding is he does not have a phone in the room he's in.
Where's that?
And then I'm not sure. That's what when I called Will, he just said he doesn't have a phone in his room because he was going to tell him I need him on Zoom. And then we also have Evelyn coming in on a case with a retained attorney. She's just running a little late for Albert Ararujo at 9:30.
Okay.
She should
All right.
be here shortly.
CD. Go off the record, please. Would you take the line gate, give them that? Sure. And point out who the defendant is, that last gentleman. Stay seated, sir. As soon as I get something, I'll be out here, okay? You gotta check in with my court officer when he shows up. That comes back. Okay?
Grand Rising's the conjugal lover.
Say again?
Grand Rising's the conjugal lover.
Thank you, Judge.
I always thought that name was a Maryland name,
No, did you?
but it's not.
Some of them though.
What? It's not really, no, when I'm up close, it's not similar. From the side, it looked like it was. And then I was vastly disappointed.
Maybe that's the closest thing she had to a Maryland M, and she might have worn it just for you, Judge.
Right, okay.
It's a symbolism for the word Mickey Mouse.
Pardon?
It's a symbolism in reference to the character Mickey Mouse.
So you were an M for Mickey?
That's one of the biggest.
But I really like that mouse. I don't, there's a whole reason why that's the case, but, so the M is for Mickey, not Marilyn.
Yes,
Okay.
but I heard Marilyn is a.
Any issues regarding Bob? No. I'm kidding. Then we would have known. Boy, oh boy.
Sorry, Judge.
No, you're not. You were getting my hopes up, and then I find out it's about a mouse.
But it's the right color.
And that's not even Mickey Mouse's color.
It's close to Maryland.
It isn't. It isn't. I don't know what. That's like a counterfeit Mickey color. All right. What are we doing?
We are requesting an adjournment, Judge. Ms. Glover bonded out of jail before I was able to talk to her about her file. So we got a couple weeks more.
Okay. Probable cause conference, so I don't have to see that code again for a minute. I'll send it.
I will not wear it.
No, you can wear it. I'm just saying. I didn't even know the mouse had his own codes.
He's a big mouse fit.
Just don't understand. Because he doesn't really have arms and legs. I don't. That's not a mouse. In his voice. It's not real. That's not how a mouse sounds. Anyway, I could go on. March 5th, 2026, 9 a.m. Bond continued.
Thank you very much, Judge.
Before I start getting letters from. He hates Mickey. No.
Your Honor, have a good day.
Take care. Court calls the case of People versus Stephen Javon.
Veronica Glenn on behalf of Mr. Given. Hearing by Zoom.
He's refusing to take her.
This has been waiting to have a finding on it's not being competent. Didn't work today. I'm wondering if the court will consider executing that order even in advance as further evidence of this lack of competence. And then we can try and start working on helping the forensic center try to.
I hesitate in making a finding without the defendant present. Have you guys had an opportunity to speak with him at all, or will he see you guys at all?
We have not had an opportunity.
You haven't had an opportunity, or he will not?
He is refusing to meet with us.
Okay. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna adjourn this out 2 weeks, and what I would direct, and Alan, you may have to help us on this. Next time that it's up, wherever he's located, we'll just do a tablet so that he is present, at the finding, whether he wants to listen. I'm not gonna worry so much about that. So probable cause conference, or competency hearing, I guess actually it is. I'll adjourn out to the 19th, February 19th, 2026, 9 a.m. All right. And hopefully we can get that taken care of.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Court calls case People versus Thamar Johnson.
Morning, Your Honor. Raymond Cook to the people.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Didn't get that far. Go ahead.
Veronica Glenn on behalf of Mr. Johnson.
Also refusing, Your Honor.
Really? This is set for a probable cause conference, huh?
Your Honor, we wanted to set it for a preliminary examination.
Well, you're right, but he needs to be here. So, I mean, is he objecting? Have you been able to talk to him on this case?
Yes, we have.
So this one, he will talk to you. He's just refusing to come today.
Yes, Your Honor, I met with him probably for about 40 minutes yesterday, going over video evidence, all the discovery again, and talking to him about the case.
So the reason he won't come up is because he didn't want to see
Because he
you
hung
again.
out with me, yes, that's probably exactly what happened. And so his direction was to make this request, and he gave me approval to talk to the prosecutor about a possible resolution.
Let's
I am
do
not
this.
sure.
I'll just set it out to the 19th. I don't mind getting it set, but he needs to understand that that's what's happening.
He was in pain, so I did talk to the staff about getting him medicine, so this may be,
Maybe a result of that. Okay,
yes.
gotcha. All right, I'll set this out to February 19th,
Thank you.
2026, 9 AM. Let's see if we can get him here or either also on a tablet. Just set it. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Your Honor, we have a Spanish interpreter.
What happened?
Traffic record on here. All right, you got to slow down, sir. I'll accept the plea to impeding. 180 is your total.
Okay.
And the suspend is dismissed. Have a good day. Can he pay that today?
Yeah, we will have 2 weeks.
Pardon?
We will have 2 weeks to hear.
Yeah. I'll give him until the 19th. How's that? Counsel, tell him if he needs more time to call the court, not to ignore me. We'll go Zoom. I'll give him an extension or now it's kind of tough with the barrier. Maybe you could log on with him. You know what I mean? Okay, thank you. Have a good day. Good luck.
Thanks, Your Honor.
Thank you very much, Ms. O'Briss. I appreciate it.
That's not.
Eric Smith, Eric Raymond Smith. 26F245430. And could I have Eric Bagaya seated at the table, my right, your left? Have a seat at that table there, sir. Come on to the podium, Mr. Smith. Your name?
Eric Smith.
All right, good. You're charged with driving on a suspended. You have the right to an attorney. If you want one, I will give you one. Do you want to?
That's a driving.
I'm sorry?
That's a driving. Take care of it.
All right, I'll go ahead and arraign you and send you to the prosecutor. It is alleged that you did on January 7 of 26 operate a motor vehicle in Flat Rock, they think with a suspended or revoked license that is a misdemeanor punishable by up to 500 fines, 93 days jail, costs are all those 2 points. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
You are presumed innocent. You have the right to a trial by court or jury. You have the right to question their witnesses, to bring in your own, to use the subpoena powers of the court, to bring in those witnesses, to testify or remain silent. If you plead guilty, you're giving up all those rights. We're not going to have a trial. You're waiving the presumption of innocence. You're waiving the requirement that they prove you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. Do you understand that?
Yes.
All right. I'll enter an not guilty plea. I'll give you a personal bond. You don't have to post any money, $500. You cannot leave the state without consent. You cannot violate a law. You must appear in court as directed. You're going to go talk to the prosecutor and see what you can work out. And either way, you're coming back in front of me, okay?
Today, right?
Correct.
Okay.
All right?
Yes.
Go right out in the hall and the prosecutor will call you. Eric Tarenti Bergaya Jr., 26F262289. Mr. Bagaya, come on up here. Tell me your name, please.
Eric Bowman.
Okay, counsel, your appearance.
Good morning, Judge. Good to see you 2 days in a row. Patrick Nineheist, P76343, on behalf of Mr. Begoya, who's present in court, and I'm on Zoom, so thank you, Judge, for allowing me to be on Zoom.
We're just adjourning this, right?
Yes, Judge, but we wanted to address, I wanted to get a discovery order, which the prosecutor said was filled out, and you wanted us to come back so we could discuss modifying his bond to allow him to have non-assaultive conduct contact with the victim.
I don't
due to
know,
their
so-
child income.
I wanted Ms. Denoyer here. I was hoping somebody would get her here. Maybe I wasn't very good about making that.
Prosecutor.
Can you come on in here, Mr. Cayley, please?
Sure.
Thank you. So I've signed your discovery order. They will send that. They will email that to you. You have
Thank
an
you very
email
much.
address you can give me real quick?
Yeah, P as in Patrick, then my last name, NYENHUIS @gmail.com.
Mr. Cayley, your name?
Roger Kelly, I've got a big situation.
So I set this quick because this was a victim. They have minor children. I don't know if you ever had a chance or anybody over there had a chance to speak to the victim. I wanted to not require that he not be here or not be able to see his kids, but I'd like some input from the mother.
I've not heard from him, though.
You don't have Denson or Jarmo there in the room with you, do you? No?
No.
How old are the kids?
3 and 1, sir.
Go ahead. You want to say something, Mr. Knight? I'm concerned about this. I'd like to at least get some input. I mean, I read the complaint.
Yeah, this was a pretty brief comment.
Yeah, so here,
He actually ended up, he was the one who called the police, Judge.
do you have any objection to me ordering that there's not to be any contact except to effectuate visitation?
No problem.
So I'm gonna go ahead and allow that, Mr. Nienhouse. We don't have to get too crazy here, but I want to be clear. Would you please call the police department and tell them I added that condition
Sure.
so that they can convey it to the victim? Try to wait till tomorrow at least, if you would, please.
Yes.
Your conversations with her are going to be limited to talking about when and where you can pick up the kids. You understand?
Yes, sir. So it's also with that small assault or abusive.
Right, and that's gonna be added too, but I wanna be clear about that. I don't want you talking about this case. You're not to talk about finances. You're not to talk about anything other than when you're gonna pick up the kids, or she's gonna drop them off, and when you're gonna drop them off, or she's gonna pick them up, okay? I'll give you another court date, and I'm just asking that you wait until tomorrow to give her a call so that they can notify her. What do you have for me, Heather?
We could do February 19th at 10:15.
Good with you?
Judge, that should work for me. Thank you very much.
February 19th at 10:15 will be your court date. So you go down the hall, get your court date. And that's it. Okay? You understand everything?
Yes, thank you.
All right. Good luck to you. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you very much,
Thanks a lot.
Judge.
People against Ernst, Ezard, Jujuan, Ernst, 26F245355. Sir, come on up to the podium. Tell me your name. Your name, sir? Yeah, don't be bashful. I need you closer to the microphone.
My name is Ezra Siobhan Ernst.
You're charged with operating while intoxicated. You have the right to a lawyer. If you want one, I will give you one.
Yes.
You want a lawyer?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
You go right up to, go right out in the hallway. We will bring this to the defense lawyer. And the defense lawyer will, come out and talk to you. He'll talk to the prosecutor, or she'll talk to the prosecutor. I don't know who it's gonna be. And then, you'll come back in with your lawyer, okay? All right. Neither way, you understand you're coming back in front of me, right?
Yes.
Thank you. Good luck. All right, people against, Drew Richard Dupre, 25F245129, A, B, and C. Good morning, Mr. Clovis.
Good morning, Your Honor. Bill Clovis, 38434, on behalf of the defendant. Sir, would you please identify yourself for the record? Morning, Your Honor. Jerry Barrett.
All right, I can do what, the 19th on this, Judge?
Yes.
Okay, it's the 26th, okay?
I don't,
No, we don't have Flat Rock that day, Judge. We could, our next.
does
day
Judge
definitely-
Hessen have Flat Rock that day?
She is off that day, so no.
So we don't have the,
Let me just check the 19th, I apologize.
It's all right.
I was looking at Thursdays.
Our next day would be March 3rd.
I can do March 3rd in the afternoon.
Oh, that'd be fantastic.
March 3rd at 1 PM. We added that docket this morning with Flat Rock. So
Right.
March 3rd at 1 PM. Sir, good luck. You're gonna go down the hall and get your notice. Take care. Thank you.
Have a good weekend. You can stay.
You too. Thank you.
Thanks.
Ma'am, you met with the lawyer, right? Yes.
Yeah.
Did you, ma'am?
Yeah.
You met with a lawyer too?
Yeah.
Was it Mr. Gaith? Was it Mr. Gaith?
I'm pretty sure you'll that whole.
I got you.
Okay, no problem. Well, you know what? Let them work on a couple more. I'm sorry that, they've got a lot of asked for lawyers today, so we're gonna run a little slow. So as soon as he's ready, I'll come out, okay? Stay seated, everybody. You have the right to a lawyer. You're charged with operating while intoxicated. You want a lawyer?
Yes.
He's so backed up.
I'm gonna give her a property.
All right. We'll give you a lawyer this morning, ma'am. You'll go meet with the lawyer, and then you'll come back in here with your lawyer after he or she talks to the prosecutor, okay?
Okay, do I leave out now?
Just have a seat.
No, you go right out in the hallway, okay?
Yeah.
You're welcome. Morning, Ms. Villeroy.
Good to see you, sir.
You too. William Edward Miller IV, 26R 514439A. Arahu Albert Daniel Ruiz Arahu, 25F245346.
Good morning to you and your staff, Your Honor. Muhammad Ali Muki, 6140 on behalf of the defendant, along with the Spanish interpreter.
All right. Your name, sir?
Tu nombre, señor? Albert Daniel Luis Arago.
All right, Ms. Villarreal, can you state your name again?
Yes, Your Honor. Evelyn Villarreal, certified court interpreter, C3822.
Raise your right hand. You solemnly swear or affirm that you will make a true and accurate translation between the court and the defendant and the lawyer.
Yes, I do now.
All right. Okay, so counsel, your client is charged with indecent exposure, urinating in public. Does he stand mute, wait formal reading?
Yes, Your Honor. I believe they were set for a formal trial. We were here last time, but no Spanish interpreter, but for the purposes of the reading, yes, waiving the order to stand mute.
Personal bond, $500. You cannot leave the state without the consent of the court or violate a law. You must appear in court as directed. Seems like you guys could resolve this today, no?
I have no discovery, Your Honor, outside of a police report. I don't know if there's anybody have.
It's urinating in public. I mean, you do what you want. That's fine. I'll set a pretrial.
There's immigration consequences as well, Your Honor.
I understand. Maybe he'll give you something where there is none.
Would the court be so inclined to accept the civil?
It's a urinating in public. I'm not gonna get all excited about, I'm not condoning it. I'm not,
So can we pause it and I can let up to them if the court's on board?
well, I don't want to speak for him. I don't want to speak for him.
I guess
It's his call.
he was hesitant, Your Honor. He felt like the court wouldn't accept the civil infraction.
Call him in here.
So
Go get him. I'm not come here, come on up here, Miss Kaylee, your name? I'm not gonna speak for you. This is urinating in public. I got an interpreter here. We're paying a lot of money to. She deserves every nickel and more. But if you want to do something else with this, he said there's immigration. I'm not gonna get excited about urinating in public. I don't condone it, but
Yeah, I was gonna approach you on that
if you
after.
want to do that, you do what you're gonna do. Have a seat, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
People against William Edward Miller IV. Where's Mr. Miller at? Mr. Miller came and pre-tried his case. Now he leaves. What is it with the hallway? I don't get it. Payne? Roderick Maurice Payne? 26F245527. Come on up here, sir. Your name? How you doing? You're soft-spoken.
Pretty good.
Okay, keep nice and loud for me, okay?
Roger Penny.
You're not a Steelers fan, are you?
No, this is the black coat, so I was.
It looks nice on the pitch.
I couldn't wear the line and everything, it looked fluid.
I got it. You're charged with driving on a suspended. If you want a lawyer, I'll give you one. You want a lawyer? Everybody wants a lawyer today, and that's fine. But I think I might be best just arraigning you and letting you come back because they're really backed up.
That'll work best for you.
No. I'm not trying to talk you out of a lawyer. I'm just saying it seems like we're giving a lot of lawyers out today. And
Yeah, we can come back.
okay, maybe that's best. Is that okay with you?
Perfect.
I don't want to inconvenience you. You live in Detroit. If you'd rather take care of it, it's just that you're going to be waiting. He's backed up. I can tell. So I'll tell you what, I'll go ahead and arraign you and then you tell me what you want to do. Fair?
Fair.
It is alleged that on January the 20th of 26, that you did operate a motor vehicle with suspended, revoked, or denied license on Telegraph near Deer Creek and Flat Rock. In fact, you're saying your license was revoked. That is a misdemeanor. That's not good. That's punishable by up to 500 fines, 93 days jail, costs, or all those 2 points. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Just sign, read, and understand the advice of rights. Did you read this form?
Yeah.
Did you understand it?
Yeah.
If you plead guilty, you'll be giving up all those rights, and we're not going to have a trial. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
I'll enter a not guilty plea, and I'll give you your choice. I'll either set you up with a lawyer today, but you're likely to be waiting for a while, or I'll reschedule it for you. It's up to you.
I had work in a few, so we can schedule.
We'll reschedule this, but give him a lawyer. I'll make a note, Heather. Give defendant attorney. Where do you work at?
I work for, Kevin Services, I work for Tepe.
All right, we'll give you an attorney when you come back. What's the new date for him? Can you come back on February 19th?
Yeah.
What time, Heather?
We can do 10 o'clock? Or does
10
he need
o'clock.
something a little earlier?
You want something earlier?
The doctor's perfect.
10 o'clock. Go down the hall, get your notice. I'll have a lawyer waiting for you today, okay?
Okay.
Lalone. Christian Darnell Lalone, 24F241484. Morning, Mr.
Morning,
Bruce.
Judge.
How are you?
Hey, I'm good. I think he's in the waiting room.
Well, okay, we'll get him out of there. Your appearance on this, please.
Ronald Bruce on behalf of Mr. Lalone.
Mr. Lalone, your name, you have to unmute, sir.
Christian Lalone.
All right, so does he stay in mute, wait formal reading?
He does, Judge. Think we have an agreement.
I'll continue his bond. You cannot leave the state without the consent of the court or violate a law. You must appear in court as directed. Mr. Lalone, why weren't you here for 2 years?
I can't give you an answer. I don't know. I'm sorry.
No, you just decided to play fugitive. Don't play fugitive with us, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, pretrial date will be, can you do the 19th, Mr. Bruce?
Judge, we have an agreement if you wanted to resolve it today.
I didn't see that.
The file did not go into Mr. Cayley. I did put Mr. Bruce in with him though.
Oh, I
So
don't
they
see.
did speak. So the file just needs to go to him.
Hang on a Yeah, I don't think he wrote this up yet. I didn't see it anyway, so is that right? We didn't,
You want me to call Roger here?
no, just take this to Roger, John, and ask him to write up a deal with Mr. Lalone and the prosecutor. And we'll go from there. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. Put this in the wrong. Is Mr. Miller here? Guys, take off. I don't get it.
Yeah.
Take that one too. All right, Mr. Bruce. I'll have that file taken back to him, okay?
Sounds good.
Albert Daniel Ruiz Araujo, 25F245346.
Morning again to you, Mr. Khan Mohammed Ali, PA 6140 on behalf of the defendant. Please not record your full name.
Con gusto digo cómo es usted, habla abogado Mohamed Ali Khan, presentando la acusada. Usted diga su nombre de nuevo, por favor.
Albert Daniel.
Albert Daniel Ruiz Araujo.
Your name. Did I ask you your appearance yet?
My nurse?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. I said it when I came back. I said, sure. Good morning.
My apologies.
Mohammed Ali, PA 6140 on behalf of the defendant.
He's going to plead to impeding the indecent exposure to be dismissed, right?
Yes, Your Honor. Plead responsible to them and the charge.
All right, sir, do you plead responsible to that charge? Impeding traffic?
I think I will start at Yes.
Please accept it. Indecent exposure dismissed, 175. Cashier into the hall. No more urinating in public, okay? Tell him that.
Yeah.
Tell him no more urinating in public. Thank you.
¿Está bien?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, you too. Have a good day.
Have a good day, Your
Judge,
Honor.
I'm sorry, what was the fine on that one?
175.
All right, thank you.
Is William Miller in here yet? Where in the world did Mr. Miller go? Would you have somebody call William Miller's name out? Daniel Joseph Conway, is that yours, counsel? 25F245159 A and B.
Good morning, Judge. Imagine get turned out with the Conway. Conway, take your full name.
And Joseph Conway.
Last adjournment, we can do the 19th.
Judge,
At 10:30.
are we able to get something after the 23rd? He's got another matter that he needs to resolve with another court.
Let him go there second.
That's already been scheduled.
What's that for? What's that?
Refer, Doctor, I'm trying to get that.
You're not gonna have it resolved. I've given you since January the 8th. Why didn't you resolve it before then?
Not only one, the fourth on the 26th.
Council, I'll do March the 3rd. No more adjournments. March the 3rd at 1 PM.
Thank you.
March the 3rd at 1 PM. Don't ask me for another one, okay?
Yeah, 1 PM. you said?
All right, yes. And you'll go down the hall and you'll get your notice on those, okay? March the 3rd at 1 PM. Thank you. People against, Tori Elizabeth Antal? Is that she here?
Yes.
25F245326.
Good morning, Judge. Imagine get a friend that happens in San Jose.
Tori Elizabeth Anton.
All right. Not guilty pleas entered, and now she's going to plead guilty to the added count of operating while impaired, true?
Correct.
People request cost of recovery of 150, ma'am. If you plead guilty to operating while visibly impaired, the operating while intoxicated will be dismissed. These will be the possible penalties: up to 300 fines, 93 days jail, 360 hours community service, court costs or all. 4 points, license suspension or revocation in accordance with your record. Your vehicle could be, or might have to be immobilized depending upon your record. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Did you sign the advice of rights?
Yes.
Did you read it and understand it today?
Yes.
If you plead guilty, you'll be giving up all those rights and we're not gonna have a trial. Do you understand that? I can't hear you.
Yes.
To the charge operating while impaired, how do you plead?
Okay.
Were you operating a motor vehicle on Gibraltar Road near Mill Street in the city of Flat Rock, County of Wayne on December 25th of 25 at 11:44 PM?
Sorry.
Ms. Antel, did you hear what you?
Did you hear me?
No, I'm sorry.
It's okay. Don't worry. Were you operating a motor vehicle on December 25th, 25 at 11:44 PM on Gibraltar Road near Mill Street in the city of Flat Rock?
Yes.
It's Christmas Day. Did you drink alcohol before you drove? Where at and how much and what did you drink?
Where was I drinking? At my
Where were you drinking? Who were you? How much?
family Christmas party.
Okay, how much did you drink?
Couple
You didn't have a couple. Couple what?
shots, a glass of wine and a beer.
Alright. And then your ability to operate was impaired, is that true? Okay, why were you pulled over by the police?
Speeding.
Why you were speeding at least in part because of your alcohol consumption?
Yes.
Or do you always speed?
No, I wasn't aware of the speed. Don't typically drive out here.
Are you on probation or parole?
No.
Anybody forced you to plead guilty? Was the intoxilizer result 0.132? Counsel?
Well, typically, I guess.
For purposes of the plea, and you're not on probation, you're not on parole. You ever been in trouble before? I'm gonna accept your plea to impaired driving. Dismiss the OWI, refer you for a screening and assessment. Personal bond of $1,000, no alcohol, holding you.
31.
No alcohol, no marijuana, no illegal drugs. Where do you work at?
I'm in between jobs right now. About to be working for delivery for Amazon.
All right, no alcohol. I don't think I'm gonna require, she's got nothing else.
No, she doesn't.
I'm not gonna require you to attend any AA. No alcohol, no marijuana, no illegal drugs. Screening and assessment will take place today. You're gonna go across the hall, fill out a questionnaire and be interviewed. You'll come back here for sentencing on February the 19th.
Yes, Judge, at 10:30.
Am I kind of booked up on that date at 8:30?
At 8:30, no, we could do 8:30.
Let's do it at 8:30. You can get out of bed and get here at 8:30, right, ma'am?
Yes.
8:30 on February 19th. Go down the hall, get your notice, go across the hall, fill out a questionnaire and be interviewed. You'll come back for sentencing, okay? Thank you. Miller? Is Miller here?
I called Will, we'll say it thinks he left.
What up? William Edward Miller, the fourth, 26R 5144338. Defendant was here but left. This is the guy that I rescheduled the case. I don't know what happened. Stip form was worked out. He must have thought he could leave. So send another notice, Heather. We can do it on the 9th. Rather at 8:30 or whenever you want to schedule it. Luke, Jordan, Adele, Luke, 25F 245-322 A and B. Can I also have Wendy Tucker Beck seated at the table here, please?
Yes, Beck is on the Zoom, Judge.
Okay, sir, your name? Counsel?
Good morning, Judge. Massachusetts, on behalf of Mr. Luke, for record purposes, will stand you by ready.
All right, so he's going to plead to impeding traffic. He's going to plead to allowing unlicensed driver to drive. First of all, does he stand mute? Wait for him to read.
Yes.
So the suspend charge will be dismissed. He's going to plead on that charge to allowing an unlicensed driver to drive.
Correct.
He's also going to plead on the A file, which is the civil infraction file of improper lane use, but he's going to plead instead to impeding. So he'll plead to impeding and allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. The suspend will be dismissed and the improper lane use will be dismissed. True?
Correct.
That's what you want to do?
Yes, sir.
If you plead to impeding, that's 0 points. It won't go on your record. If you plead to allowing a licensed driver to drive, that's 0 points. It won't go on your record, but you could be punished by up to $500 in fines, 90 days jail costs, or all those. You understand that? Did you sign, read, and understand the advice of rights?
Yeah.
If you plead guilty, you'll be giving up all those rights, and we're not gonna have a trial. Do you understand that? To the charge allowing an unlicensed driver to drive, how do you plead?
Yes.
To the charge impeding traffic, responsible or not responsible?
Possible.
Were you operating a motor vehicle on Telegraph near Valley Creek Drive in Flat Rock, December 26th of 25 at 8:15 PM?
Yes.
To allow somebody to drive that was unlicensed, then that was you, true?
Yes.
Are you on probation,
No,
parole?
no,
Anybody forced you to plead guilty?
no.
He's revoked?
He's revoked, he's in the process, Judge, he's a favorable attorney, he's in the process of getting that revocation taken care of.
You can drive on a revoked, son. I'll accept your plea to allowing a licensed driver to drive and impeding. I will dismiss the suspend, dismiss the improper lane use. I'll listen to anything else that you have to say before I sentence you. Anything else?
Judge, I just that, like I said, Mr. Booth's already in the process, he's already an attorney, and he's in the process of getting that situation with his license taken care of. He understands that it's not something that he should be doing, especially now that he's in the process of trying to get his license back. I've explained the consequences of that, and these are sure that this won't happen again.
I mean, Pete, anything else?
No, I have credentials if you'd like to look at them, but no.
Credentials?
No, pass. No.
He's got the assessments that he's had done for the hearing on the revocation.
Well, that's good. You can't drive on a revoke though, okay? 175 on the impeding, 4.25 on the allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. That's 100 fines, 200 costs, 75 victim charge, $50 justice assessment. So 4.25, 90 days on that, 175 on the impeding. Can you pay all that? How much do you have today?
I can come in on Monday.
With all of it?
With partial.
What?
100.
Do you work?
I'm seasonal in Mason.
You pay the impeding, I'm just gonna go ahead and give you until February the 20th, okay? And on the other case, I'll let you pay $75 weekly rather, 75 weekly, starting on the 27th. Can you do that?
Yes.
So, all right, they'll give you a printout down there. Make sure you stick with that. If you can't make a payment, no problem. Call the court, we'll go on Zoom, okay? Good luck. Thank you. Wendy Yvonne Tucker back, 25R 514-320.
Yes,
A
Your
and
Honor.
B.
Good morning, Judge. Madison Gate, appearing on behalf of Ms. Tucker back, who appears to be a Zoom.
Name, ma'am?
Wendy Tuckerbeck.
I arraigned her on January 8th, I think, right?
Yeah, she was arraigned on January 8th, Judge. She told me she was in front of you, I believe, this week to get
For a civil
notice.
case.
On a civil case. You did grant her eviction. She's got to wait out the period before she can file for a writ. That's the problem, is those are the tenants, that's tenants, like, that's been on that property, and she can't touch it until she's got a court order. So I know she said she was before you, I believe, this week, and they did enter into a consent judgment on a move out date, so she gotta wait for that.
We'll do it on March the 3rd at 1 PM, but I want it cleared out by then, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
I think I ordered them to get out by then, right?
They are ordered to be out by February 23rd.
Okay. So I'm gonna give you March 3rd at 1 PM, all right?
Okay, yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
And then I would let Ms. Beck know that if they're not out on the 23rd, she needs to immediately file for a writ.
Yeah, you have to file an application for a writ if they're not out by then, but you had a lawyer on that, so I don't remember who it was, but they can guide you on that, all right?
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, Leah May Irwin, 26R 254-917 and 918.
Good morning, Judge. Madison Gate, on behalf of Mr. Irwin.
All right, so for purposes of arraignment, does she stand mute and wait for
Look
me?
at it and wait reading on both.
All right, so she stands mute, waives formal reading on both, and now as I understand it, the prosecutor is going to get dismissed count 2 or the 918 file of destruction of property, if she pleads guilty on count one, that's the busting out of the car window.
Right there.
And that would be taken under section 771.1, true?
Correct.
Is that what you want to do, ma'am? I can't hear you.
Yes.
If you plead guilty to malicious destruction of property, count one, offense date December 27 of 25, I'm going to take your plea. I'm going to take it under section 771.1, and I'm going to set terms and conditions. And if you comply with those terms and conditions, at the end of that specified period that I set, the case will be dismissed. Do you understand that? Did you sign, read, and understand an advice of rights form here today?
Yes, sir.
If you plead guilty, you'll be giving up all those rights, and we will not have a trial of any kind. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
You have the right to a lawyer. You're happy with your lawyer, true?
Yes, sir.
All right, to the charge, malicious destruction of property. How do you plead? On December 20, and by the way, as part of this agreement, you're going to pay $245 on this case, and I'm talking about 917, and $279.97
On the 1/8 case.
You up to 917. Is that on 918?
I believe it's, the 279 would be on the case that was dismissed. I believe that was 1/8, correct?
She's not pleading on the 1218.
Right.
That's the one involving the victim of Sierra Davis, and it's damaging 2 window screens in a garden box.
That's
But she's going to pay $279.97 on that file, right?
correct.
Heather, I'm going to need you to put a register in there, in this file, the 91. He's got me completely confused. He wrote up.
Just, he wrote it out. He dismissed the 1/8 case on the condition that she paid the restitution on that case.
Right. Hang on. He wrote up a file with 917. That's the file I was proceeding in. Defendant agrees to pay restitution of $245 in the present case and $279.97 for 26R254917, which is the case he wrote it on. You're telling me that that was supposed to be
It was supposed to be
918.
918, correct.
So I'm going to dismiss 918 today, but this deal is contingent on her paying the restitution.
Correct.
And ma'am, you're going to need 279. You're going to need 479, 524.97 on the day.
She will be needing a payment plan.
She's going to need it on the date of the sentence. Okay, because I really don't feel comfortable. You're going to need, where do you work?
Glacier Hills Senior Community in Ann Arbor.
I'll take your plea and we'll worry about it, okay? Do you understand everything that I've covered with you so far?
Yes.
You sure? You hesitated.
A little confused on.
Well, what are you what are you confused about?
The payments, I guess. You're stating I can't do a payment plan?
Well, this is restitution. I'd like to see it paid on the date of the sentence.
Judge, she's a single mother.
Well, why is she busting out car windows then? Let me just take the plea first and we'll talk about it. You understand all your rights?
Yes, sir.
To the charge of malicious destruction of property on 26R254917, how do you plead?
Guilty.
Did you bust out a car window at 31867 Lynn Drive in Rockwood on or about December 27 of 25?
Yes, sir.
Who is Tara Brewer?
She was the car window that I knocked out.
Why?
Because they left me stranded when I was trying to get an address to get my house keys out of my car. They were.
Was this a friend of yours?
She was a friend of mine, yes. but they were too intoxicated to drive and I didn't feel comfortable getting back in the vehicle with them. So I wanted to get to my car to get to my house because my house keys were in my vehicle.
All right, you understand that as part of this agreement, you're also agreeing to pay restitution on the 918 file in the amount of $279.97 plus $245 on this case. Yes?
Yes, sir.
Anybody force you to plead guilty?
No.
All right, I'm gonna accept your guilty plea under 771.1. You're not on probation or parole, right? Right?
No, not at
I'm gonna accept the plea on 917, dismiss 918, conditioned upon defendant paying restitution. So I'm really gonna want you to try to pay that on the date of the sentence. I'll give you some more time. We'll notify the victim. I'm gonna order a pre-sentence report. Were you intoxicated?
I had one drink, sir.
One drink.
One drink at the bar.
What kind of one drink?
What was that?
What kind of drink?
It was just Crown and Coke.
Just Crown and Coke?
Yep,
You only had one?
I only had one and I was not driving the vehicle.
Well, did you have more than one?
No,
You sure?
I am positive.
All right. Anybody force you to plead guilty?
No, sir.
Okay, so I'm gonna take the plea, order a pre-sentence report. Actually, I'm gonna order a screening and assessment. Screening and assessment, and here are your bond conditions. You cannot leave the state without the consent of the court. You cannot violate any law or ordinance. You must appear in court as directed. I'm still gonna order that you abstain from the use of alcohol. No alcohol, no marijuana, no illegal drugs. You're not to enter the property address or go near the property address at 31867 Lynn Drive in Rockwood. And you are also not to enter the premises at you could have dealt with this in a more mature fashion, don't you think?
It was very immature and you will never see me here again.
So you're not to go near 31867 Lynn Drive? Did they both live at that address?
No.
Just, they were all planning to go out to a bar that night. Miss Irwin, there was an argument. She left the car. The other complaining witness vehicle was parked there. That's the window. And then there was I believe a flower pot and a screen door that was there.
All right, so no contact with Tara Brewer or Sierra Davis. Do you understand that? Those were the two victims, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, no contact with prosecution witnesses except to your lawyer. You do have to go over to the Rockwood Police Department to be fingerprinted and photographed on this, okay? So you have to go over there by 1 p.m. today. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
And I'm going to have you screened and assessed before you leave. We're going to give you a sentence date. We're going to give you the bond sheet. Heather, I'm going to let you give her the bond sheet. You can send over the order for prints. We'll order a screening and assessment. You'll give me the sentence date today, if you would. You want to do it on March 3rd?
We don't have Rockwood. We won't have Rockwood here on the 3rd. That's just Flat Rock we'll have here that day.
I do the 19th.
We can do the 19th at 10:30.
How about 9 o'clock? You'll be here that day, right?
I should be.
9 o'clock. Can we do 9 o'clock?
Yeah, we can do 9 o'clock.
All right, that's what we'll do. Thank you very much. Do you understand it? Good luck to you. I wish you well. Thank you. Jessica Lynn and I at 25R, 254, 240, 25R, 514-1188.
Good morning, Joe. Back to David. Hand back. Take it from it.
That's the little guy.
All right. What are we doing on this one? She stands mute, waves formal reading on the A and B.
Yes.
The
Well, one is a show husband.
Yeah, she hasn't been. Let's take the plea on the 4240 first, okay?
Show husband. Or is that the?
That's the show cause A and B. She has warrants out of Lincoln Park in this court as well, but I'm sure this is the warrant. So, does she stand mute and waive formal reading on that?
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna enter a not guilty plea. She's now going to plead the disorderly person with the A and B to be dismissed on file 4240. True?
Correct.
And then I'm gonna handle the show cause on the other case, and the disorderly is gonna be under 771.1. True?
Correct.
If you plead here, ma'am, the possible penalties are up to 500 fines, 90 days jail, costs are all those. I'll dismiss the assault and battery. I'll take it under section 771.1. And if you're compliant at the end of the specified period that I said, I will dismiss this. Do you understand that? Yeah, you're getting yourself in some trouble here. What's the problem? You want to be in front of judges and
No, not at all.
she's got a malicious, she's got, looks like a trespass, another trespass, MDOP, 2 of them impaired. Furnace, I don't want to take this under 771. I'm not going to do it. If you guys want me to reschedule it, you can set a new date and talk to the prosecutor again. That's fine, but I'm not going to take this under that statute. This is, I don't mind the first or second or third chance, but she's up to 5 or 6.
If when we set this out, Judge.
Yep, I'll enter an not guilty plea. I will set a bond on you, man. And I'm going to tell you, you play games like this again, where you don't show up, it's not going to be pretty. Do we understand one another?
Yes, I do.
I-
Just trying to get it all out.
Well, you're not trying to get it all taken care of. You know that, and I know that. The only reason you're here on the furnishing alcohol to a minor is because you were notified of your warrant when you got the A and B, right? Right? Okay, come on. You gotta stop doing this. You're acting like a criminal. You don't look or act, seem like a criminal, but you're sure conducting yourself like one. Heather, I'm telling them to go to Rockwood. I don't know if they're having them go to Rockwood for Princeton photographs or to Gibraltar now. Can you figure that out? I'm gonna order a personal bond I'll still give you on the A and B, $1,000. You cannot leave the state without the consent of the court. You cannot violate any law or ordinance. You must appear in court as directed. You understand all of that?
No proof of insurance is a civil infraction. That carries a fine of $150. And no proof of registration is also a civil infraction. And that carries a $105 fine. Let's see why you don't have a license. You have a previous conviction in 2023 for driving without a license. You have another one in 2016. So you haven't had a license for quite some time. I guess, Mr. Gibson, what I would propose here is perhaps we'll see if we can get a prosecutor to speak to him at a pretrial conference. Mr. Taylor, you live in Three Rivers?
I do.
How'd you get here today?
A friend brought me
All right, where are they?
over to the coffee shop across the street.
All right, let's make sure you didn't drive here. All right, we'll see, May, if we get the prosecutor to talk to you. Have you done anything to get your insurance or registration squared away?
I have the registration with me. The car wasn't my car.
Okay.
So I didn't realize, I couldn't find the papers. The car is insured because just got the tags. The tags were due in
All
the
right,
first
so
of
it
January.
wasn't your car.
Pardon?
It was not your car, but it's now registered and plated.
Yes, it was at that time also. And the new tags were just put on, or the new gate tag was just put on December 1st. And in Indiana, it's registered in Indiana. Indiana, you've got to have insurance before you can get your tags.
All right, you have a seat for a minute. We'll see if we can get somebody to talk to you. Let me take a look at it, but I'll save you another trip over here. We're gonna make sure that you didn't actually drive here. Okay. We're moving at a snail's pace here, but sometimes that's how it goes. Mr. Rouse, would you join me, please?
Okay.
Arraignments are done live. But this defendant has some significant medical problems. And I allowed him to come in by Zoom because he'd had difficulty getting here. You need to turn your camera back on.
I don't know how to do that, Your Honor.
Well, it was on when I saw you the first time.
I know, and my phone's been sitting on the couch, and now I don't have the video.
All right, well, let's talk about this. Are you Scott Harry Rouse? Sir? Now you muted your microphone, so we're even worse off. We're blind and deaf.
Okay, just how's that?
Better. All right, are you Scott Harry Rouse?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Rouse, you got a ticket in Three Rivers under ordinance. I don't know why they set this for Thursday because they aren't here today, but you got charged with driving suspended. That's our most common offense.
Well, my ticket says revoked.
Well, you are revoked. You have multiple drunk driving convictions, which caused your license to be revoked. But this is the same statute. It's a misdemeanor. It's punishable by up to 93 days in jail and a fine of up to $500. Carries 2 points on your driving record, and it requires that your license be suspended. They say this happened on January 15th.
Yes.
How do you plead to that charge?
I plead guilty to it with an explanation.
All right.
When I got
Did anybody promise you anything to get you to plead guilty to this?
No, but I mean, I don't have a license, but I was unaware of it at that time. I went to court to be sentenced for the impaired, and that was in 2024. I went through the sentencing, which was 3 months restricted, and paid all my fines, and I thought it was behind me. I mean, when I got pulled over on the 15th, I was going to appointment with Pivotal that I have frequently, and then I was going to go to the pharmacy. And
yeah, you were near. How come you can get to Three Rivers for your Pivotal appointments, but you can't get to court?
Because I could drive, I thought.
Okay, all right, you thought you could drive. Yes, they revoked your license. When you get 2 drinking driving convictions within 7 years, they revoke your license. You got one in July of 2024, and you had another one in 2021. So they didn't tell you, but that would cause your license to be revoked. So at the time you got this ticket, which was January 15th, you were revoked. Or I guess I understand you can't get here because you're on oxygen and you no longer can drive and you live in another county. All right. Did anyone promise you anything to get you to plead to this charge?
No, but.
All right, well, just a minute.
If I'm revoked, I didn't know.
Go ahead. You're revoked. They've taken your driver's license for at least 5 years. For all of you, if you get 2 drunk driving convictions within 7 years, your license is revoked. Unless you do sobriety court, there's a way to get your license with an interlock. All right, I'm going to tell you some things. I'm going to tell everybody in the courtroom. Do you understand that by pleading to this charge, you're giving up your right to have a trial in front of a judge or jury? That will not be a trial. Do you understand that?
Yes.
If you had a trial, you'd have the right to be represented by an attorney. Mr. Gibson, the public defender, is here, but you could also have an attorney appointed to represent you if you wished. If you had a trial, you'd have a right to have any of the witnesses for or against you subpoenaed to come to court. Excuse me. So they could be questioned under oath. And you would have the right to take the witness stand yourself and testify, but you don't have to because you have a right not to testify. If you did not wish to testify, the judge or jury could not hold your silence against you. And you have the right to be presumed innocent unless the state was able to prove your guilt beyond a reasonable doubt. So you were going to an appointment at Pivotal on Millard Street, and you were then going to go to Walgreens?
No, Fred's.
Fred's, all right. And you live in Cassopolis?
Yes.
You now understand you can't drive anymore?
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna give you a $100 fine, a $75 crime victims' rights fee, and a $50 state minimum fee. That's $225.
Okay.
Can you pay that within 30 days?
Yes.
All right, I'll give you a little more time. I'll give you till the end of March. That's due by 3/29/26. Is your address still South Street in Cassopolis?
Yes.
Does your phone number still end in 0319?
9498. It's 718-9498.
Don't give it to me here over the live feed, but we have your correct address.
Yep.
All right, let me repeat. You just pled guilty to driving revoked or driving suspended on January 15th. You indicated nobody threatened you or promised you to get you to plead to this charge. I allowed you to appear by Zoom because you live in another county and you're presently on oxygen. I could see you when you logged in earlier. You had your oxygen equipment hooked up and you lost your license. So normally everybody else is here live, but you had a special dispensation. You owe me $225 by the 29th of March. Do you understand?
Yes.
I will send you notice. All right, Mr. Rouse, this matter is completed. Don't drive anymore. Sorry about that.
I have
All right.
I have a form here from Secretary of State on how to request a hearing to see if I can just get it. So I can just get
Ask for a hardship license, but unless they do that, in our county, we probably would have looked at you for sobriety court placement, but I'm not sure what they did in Cass. Anyway, you're good to go.
I do thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. All right, that took a minute. Sir, why don't you have a seat somewhere? This is gonna be a while. You're gonna be standing up for everybody to scoot in. Make the guy stand up for the whole morning. The next person to check in is Raina Moyer. Would you come forward, please? Why don't you give her a hand there, deputy, and let her sit at the plaintiff's table. Are you Raina Michelle Moyer?
Yes, I am.
This is file 252615SM. And 2614SM. And you got a ticket. Ms. Lemmerhart, nice of you to join us. Well, let's talk about this case first. We got about 9 of these today between arraignments and pretrials of people driving with no insurance. Often is combined with driving while suspended and having an improper, well, you're also charged with driving without due care and caution. Let's take a look at your ticket. They say this happened on 4:38 p.m. on M60 and Corral Road by the big curve. That you were driving while suspended, driving without any insurance, and driving without due care or caution. Can't tell whether there was an accident or something.
Sir, I had a seizure. I was about a block away from my house.
Okay.
And I hit 2 trees I had my cruise set at 60 and I took on 2 trees and I was hospitalized with a broken chest plate and foot.
All right.
Your list, sir.
What?
Your list. Use evidence. Thank you.
All right.
But
Well,
that's what caused the accident. It was a focal seizure, which I am epileptic. I've been seizure free for 5 years and it came out of nowhere.
I'm sorry to hear that. You weren't supposed to be driving because your license is suspended and you didn't have any insurance.
I can plead guilty to the suspended, but I did have insurance and we're still trying to get it. It totaled out my whole vehicle.
Well, it's a big deal. And I say this a lot. When you're driving without insurance, if you're in an accident with somebody else, their insurance company is going to sue you. What kind of car were you in?
A Chevy Traverse 2017.
So that's a valuable car. If you don't have insurance, they're not going to pay anything.
Well, they did and put us in a different vehicle.
All right. So you do have insurance?
Yes, I'm trying to get it. That's why I'm not guilty on the insurance part.
All right. Well, what we'll do is we'll set this for a pretrial. 2526. The vehicle was totaled?
Yes.
How long were you in the hospital?
6 days. They took me to Three Rivers and then transported me to Borges. And I've been in and out of doctor's offices and appointments for the last 6, 7 weeks.
But has insurance. Let's talk about that. The charge of no insurance is not under the motor vehicle code, it's under the insurance code. It's punishable by up to a year in jail and a fine of up to $500. Fine is not less than $200 plus cost. So the minimum fine is $325. It also requires that you get fingerprinted.
I did.
Driving suspended is a misdemeanor, punishable by up to 93 days in jail and a fine of up to $500. We have lots of each of those today. Driving suspended carries 2 points. I'm going to ask everybody who's here on no insurance, do you have insurance now? And you do have insurance now, but you don't have the proof with you. So I'm going to set this out for a pretrial. You live in Leonidas?
Yes, sir. With my kid.
Okay, well, I'm glad you're still here to be here.
Me too.
I'm going to set for pretrial February 26th, 2026 at 8:30. Now, you also have a retail fraud charge.
What?
That you got a ticket and you didn't answer it, maybe because you got in this accident.
I don't recall any ticket for that.
Let's take a look at it.
Yeah, because I'm curious to know myself.
You got charged in the city of Three Rivers on August 1st of 2025 with a retail fraud.
I don't recall that. I'm sorry, sir.
Well, let me find it. And then you never answered it. They didn't charge you with a misdemeanor. They charged you with a civil infraction. And when I prepare my cases each day with the help of my staff, we look and see whether anybody's got any open warrants or whether they owe us money for something else. And there are several people today that have other issues. And
Well, I'm willing to take care of that now that I know about it.
well, let me tell you what I do know about it. I thought I had a copy of it, but I couldn't find it. I asked for it, and I don't know what I did with it. It was at Walmart at 3:32 p.m. and they gave you a ticket. Deputy or Three Rivers Police Department Gavin Etter gave you a ticket.
I'm sorry, sir, I don't recall.
All right. Well, anyway, you didn't answer it.
I apologized.
They said we at the court sent you a letter and you didn't respond to that. So this case is kind of in limbo. All right, I'm gonna give you a court notice. And she wants to address all right. And this is Thursday. The Three Rivers city attorneys are here on Tuesday. So maybe I should, well, we'll see. Let's address retail fraud in 2516220M. Seems like that would be something you would remember if you got stopped for shoplifting and they gave you a citation. But I'm not exactly clear what the deal is. So I'm going to have the court officer take you out to the counter. We're going to set a pretrial for February 26th. So you'll come back in about 3 weeks. Bring your proof of insurance.
Yes, sir.
And you might want to bring your medical stuff too. And you may then want to address this retail fraud ticket. Retail fraud's a misdemeanor under state law, but Three Rivers and Sturgis have an ordinance where they can charge it as a civil infraction, which means it's punishable by a fine only. So they handed you a citation, it looks like, and then you never responded to it. So maybe they can give you a little more information. Anyway, you're going to get a formal notice and then you're going to talk about that retail fraud charge.
Yes, sir.
All right, you're good to go. Again, we're moving pretty slowly. That's more on me. Matthew Bricker. And we have a bunch of people that didn't show up. So as busy as this is, good morning, sir.
How you doing, Your Honor?
I'm doing all right. Are you Matthew Richard Bricker?
Yes, sir.
Do you live in Niles?
Yes, sir.
I just got assigned to a Berrien County case.
It's a little bit of a drive.
Well, I gotta go to Niles. Someone got charged with a crime and the judges in Berrien County all disqualified themselves and the state court assigned it to me.
Lucky you.
So I'll be going to Niles. I haven't been there in a long time. Anyway, you're charged with the crime of the day, which is no insurance and a no operator's license and improper plates. Do you have insurance now?
Yes, sir. Insurance was obtained before the citation was even written on the night of the stop, Your Honor.
And you have plates too?
Yes, Your Honor.
Very good. And do you have a license?
Yes, sir. It was just expired. It wasn't suspended or anything, and it was also renewed before the traffic stop was even completed.
Very good. All right.
I also have documents of all that.
That's great. You got all the proof with him. I let the prosecutor know that we had 8 of these. No, let me explain for everybody that's here for no proof of insurance. You heard me say it's a misdemeanor punishable by up to a year in jail and a fine of not less than $200. That's the misdemeanor. There's a lesser charge known as no proof of insurance. No proof of insurance is a civil infraction that carries a fine only of $150. So almost always, if the people bring in proof that they have insurance now, the prosecutor will dismiss the one-year misdemeanor for a plea to the civil infraction. So you brought all the proof with you. You got it all. You got the plate squared away, you got your license squared away, and you got your insurance squared away.
Everything, Your Honor.
So I don't want to make you make another trip over here from Niles. So you also have a seat.
All right, I appreciate
And
it.
we'll see if we get the prosecutor to
All right, thanks, Your Honor.
I know Abigail or somebody is doing some other pretrials this morning, but would you let her know that we've got so far at least 2 instant pretrials for no proof of insurance, and maybe we can get the prosecutor to help us with these. Dustin Cole. Good morning, Mr. Cole.
Morning, sir.
I thought you weren't going to come see me for a while.
I was hoping not.
As we know, there's several Dustin Coles. You're Dustin Lee Cole.
I am.
Mr. Cole, you got charged with no valid operator's license. That's a misdemeanor punishable by up to 90 days in jail and a fine of up to $100. Carries 2 points. Let's see what we got here. Let's take a look at your driving record. I thought you got squared away.
Yeah, I was in sobriety court and I graduated. And then I
Yes.
wrecked my car and it wasn't worth having it towed to Wajack from Sturgis to fix it. So I sent the interlock back.
No,
And then they suspended my license for it.
as you know, we had the other Dustin Chevy Cole, and he died.
Yeah, I worked with his father.
He was a good kid. And so you lost your interlock, is that what happened?
I did.
And I tell people, I probably told you, it's when you're in sobriety court, you did a good job and you graduated. And, but when you get out, it's so cumbersome and so hard to keep your interlock. So let's take a look and see what your deal is. What are you doing now?
For work,
Yeah.
bracing and jar, masonry.
What are you guys working on?
Right now, Friendship Village on Drake Road in Kalamazoo. It's a retirement home. Blocking brickwork.
Well, that's hard work. It pays pretty good, but you go from job to job. Let's take a look at your ticket. This was at 8 o'clock at night in Constantine. Written by a Constantine cop, but they didn't write an ordinance. They also had one headlight, like the wallflowers, and
Yeah, they gave me a warning for that because it was working after you pulled me over.
all right, well, they'll pull you over every time for a headlight. Just say, hey, your light's out. So let's take a look. Your life was not valid, restricted. Well, that was a long time ago. You graduated about 2017,
That was a long time ago.
10 years ago. How are you doing?
Doing good.
Except for this.
Yes, sir.
All right, well, have a seat. There are some other things. The problem is, as you heard me say earlier, if you get 2 drinking drivings, you get revoked. Unless you're in sobriety court, where we can get you a license with an interlock. You had a restricted license and now it just shows as not valid. So are you going to try to get your license back?
I was in the process of doing that. I went to Secretary of State. They said I was a couple months shy of doing my test again. So I don't know if this is gonna hurt.
When was that?
About a month and a half ago. Cause I had to renew my ID. And they were confused because they said I got an ID, it takes away my license.
Yeah, I'm confused too.
So they said I had a
One
restricted
option-
license, but yeah.
One option is to set this out a couple months and see what you can do with SOS.
Yes, sir.
If you get dinged with this no ops, it's gonna make at least a year before you can get your license back. If I bump this out to say March, have you come back and let us know what the status of your license is, perhaps the prosecutor can give you some consideration. There's a charge called allowing another to violate the motor vehicle code, which doesn't go on your driving record. And I don't have the authority to do that, but the prosecutor does. When they said a couple of months out, did they give you, I can't tell from looking at your driving record, when you're eligible. Yeah, you were burning the candle at both ends when you were young. Restricted from 17 through 17. Interlock violation.
They had violations for the windshield washer fluid and for the coffee.
Yeah, you did a good job. Are you still on Oxbow Drive?
I am.
How do you get back and forth to work? You got somebody down
My
here?
wife.
She drives you back and forth to?
Yeah. It's about a 38-minute drive.
All right. How about my suggestion, we adjourn this out a bit and see if you can get squared away with SOS.
Yes, sir.
2/6/26, 2/5/26. All right, let's take a leap here. We'll set it out for Thursday, April 9th. For a pretrial with the prosecutor. Bring proof of activity with SOS.
Yes, sir.
Now, don't drive anymore between now and then. That'll just really unscramble everything.
All right.
Thursday, April 9. Bring SOS information. All right, let you get back to work. All right, maybe you can bring in something from Secretary of State, which would convince the prosecutor to reduce the charge. Put that on your refrigerator. That may be the only notice you're gonna get. And I'll see you on Thursday, April 9th, and we'll see what the deal is.
Thank you.
All right. Well, I hope he's doing good, but